all right. Welcome, everybody, to a very special day in Pokemon history. Maybe this is day one, launch day number 1 of Pokemon Champions. We all know what's going on today. We all know why we're here, and I'm very excited to sink my teeth into this game for our very first time. So, the game dropped last night at about like 11 p.m. or so, I believe. And I did a little bit of preparation for it. We did do some preparation for it. And then I learned that most of the mons that I prepared aren't actually going to be in the game on day 1. So, we're going to go over that. We're going to boot up my Pokemon home. We're going to figure out how to climb because I tried to prepare. I made a team, and it didn't work. We're also dealing, coincidentally, of course, as per a usual King Gorefish live stream, I guess. The occasional tech problem. Hold up. You ever set up the live stream properly hours in advance and then your capture card freezes mid just beyond? That's crazy. All right, we're back. Nice. That could have gone so much worse. So yeah, I'm very, very, very excited to actually check out this game for the very first time. And do we just want to hop into this? Champions? Let's go. Charlotte, I've seen that you're actually getting into the game a little bit as well. I don't know that much. I do know that this game can be played in full without spending any money. However, the eShop made me drop $6 on a starter pack before reading that disclaimer message. I'm just saying, I got baited. Now, I'll happily show my money to Pokemon. I'm happy that they're finally doing a game for the competitive players. I'm happy for the VGC scene. I'm excited for what this could possibly mean. I've not seen that much about the game. I peeped Shady's stream for a little while. I watched Luke's stream for a little while. That was this morning. I'm trying to think. I watched Gabe's stream for a bit and then Seabad's stream for a bit last night on release, like at midnight. But like, I really didn't want to check out that much. I was more like a pop in, watch the cutscene, then leave type of situation because I didn't want to get too spoiled. Yeah. Charlotte, I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm excited. Okay, I speak English. We're going to start there. Oathkeeper Bri, how we doing? You're welcome for the Mons list in-game. Here's the deal. I made a competitive team. I was so excited for this. Now, and then I learned that the Pokemon that are in the opening trailers that they, advertised were going to be in this game aren't actually in this game on day 1. That's fine. I don't even really mind, the limitation of, the Pokemon and the decks and stuff. I just feel unprepared now. But you know what? I'm excited to learn what this game has to offer because of it. We are all going to learn my birth month and year, and that will be awesome. You didn't want to get spoiled on a battle simulator? No. No, I didn't want to get spoiled on my battle simulator. What if I learned something cool? So I don't think that you're in the north. What? Didn't North America? Am I crazy? I don't think you're in the... Did I hit a wrong button on my location? Bri, you're freaking me out now. I'm trying to hit the B button, and now it's not letting me. So maybe I'm... You selected October 99. Surprise. That's correct. Man, I love whenever I click on my favorite streamers and I learn their year, and I'm like, whoa, Shady is 35. It makes me feel okay that I'm like, it's cool to be in the 90s, but, I'm not Shady. Anyway, yeah, let's just, yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Terms, I'm sure that they're used. Cool, I agree to that. Privacy policy, I'm sure that there is one. I don't got time to read all of this. I need to restart my VGC career. There we go. I hope I didn't just sell my soul to Nintendo. That'd be rough. I like that loading screen picture. That was very cute. Anyway, aren't you on the East Coast? Yes. Did I do something wrong? I'm genuinely so scared, Bri. Is there a way that I can change it? What did I do wrong now? I just started. Me being 1995, baby. I am sorry if I just made anybody in the chat feel old. That wasn't the intention. Except for Shady, apparently. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You absolutely sold your soul to Nintendo? Yeah. Stairs in 1997? Yeah, chat, question of the day, what year were you born? I just love that the game has to out it for everybody. But I just love that in the grand scheme of the Pokemon community, like, I'm not born in the 80s, so that feels good. Prime Rose! How we doing? Good lordy, I hate the default hair on the guys in this game. You know, I just don't love the outfits. His hair does look like he just got out of bed, but, like, the outfits really don't do it for me. He's kind of looking like he's ready to go on a scuba diving adventure. Bro, we're getting people coming into the chat. I'm so excited. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and hanging out with me while we're learning VGC together. I'm so excited. Because, I don't know, I was super curious maybe how this game was going to, like... going live with this game at the same time as everybody else, I'm like, you know, I'm curious how this is going to go today. We do Then We Fight a lot on this channel, so I'm like, there might be people that want to stop in and see what this is about with me today, so thank you. These outfits are looking sauceless. The default ones. Yo, Disaster Strikes! How are the strikes? All right, are we just going to name myself Ryan? I never know, really. Like, should I name myself Ryan? I thought about Corfish. Are you happy with the name Ryan? Yeah, at least it's not Frank. Sorry. I need the... Classic Frank jokes. We love that guy. Speaking of Frank, they put the focus band in this game just for him. I'm going to get that out of the way right at the beginning of the stream. They don't. Choice specs? No. Life orb? Nah. Assault vest? No. Focus band? Oh, man. Anyway, this is a very fun cutscene. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over the voice acting. Sorry about that. And are we excited for this game? So what's the general, what's everybody feeling on this game from what they know about it so far? I'm going in as blind as possible for my battle simulator. It's so weird. It's like, I knew it wasn't gonna be Pokemon Showdown, and I'm still a little disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. But I don't want to let other people's opinions, like, influence me too much. I want to check out the game for myself and get my own opinions on it. It looks pretty. We could start there. Ilma knows how to make a... Or Ilka... Charlotte, what's the name of the company that made BDSP and Pokemon Home? Is it Ilka? Ilma is from Sun and Moon. That's a character from Sun and Moon, so I just want to make sure. They know how to make a pretty game. That is for sure. Ilka, that's what I thought. Cool. They do know good graphics. We can start there. We can start there. Well. Because I learned a lot about, like, the back end of the development of this game for my own curiosity. Like, so this is the first game developed by Ilka as a part of Game Freak. They started a new branch within Pokemon Company called the Pokemon Works. And basically, this is, like, Ilka's first time, like, they're in the Pokemon thing now. It's not like an outsourced project for BDSP or an outsourced application like Pokemon Home. Like, this is like a game. Name's Cordy. I run this here, personal gym. I do like the Ampharos Letterman jacket. That goes pretty hard. Fine place, wouldn't you say? I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. Pokemon Works? I sure hope it does. I loved that so much. Thank you. Okay, that might have made my day for some reason. No, you know what it is? I read that, like, in Dookie Shed's voice. That's what it was. That's what it was! Wait, that... Oh. I ain't as young as I used to be. Bro, that's how everybody felt. That's all of my content creators. All my streamers, that's what they said when they had to enter their birth year at the beginning of their streams. I'm getting there. I'm 26, but I'm not Shady Penguin yet, so. But I'm getting there. I'm almost relating. This is so fun, man. I'm gonna look back on this dumb stream and be like, yo, Tito. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for helping me build teams for today's stream. Most of them are valid. We're gonna need to leave Ursaluna at home. He'll come in season 2, maybe. But yeah, huge shout out to Tito. We did a lot of team building work yesterday, and I appreciate you a lot. So later in today's stream, we're gonna figure out how to get my bonds from Pokemon Home into Pokemon Champions. The difficult thing is I don't know who's legal, and most of them probably aren't. We tried to prepare, and then they weren't all available. It was very interesting. Pokemon works, Pokemon unemployed in 2034. Guys, is there a story to this game that should we read the dialogue here? Is this like part 1 Let's Play vibes, or is this like Battle Simulator vibes? Shinzo, I like having a chat here. We're hanging out today. What is up? I'm not actually in Georgia today, by the way. Fun facts. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Detroit today because I'm going to be at a couple of Nate Wants to Battle concerts. So if my background looks a little different, that's why. But we still have a good setup, good internet to check out Champions for a couple hours. Even on that note, too, sorry, this became like an update video stream out of nowhere, apparently. I'm going to say this a few times in today's stream to remind the people what's up. But aside from my live streams of the new Pokemon Champions game, I'm also working on a Then We Fight Pokemon battle video for my channel. It is such a banger so far. I'm actually so stoked with how it's coming out. It's so good. It is actually so good. So, the plan is to drop that Sunday, April 12th. That should be my next Then We Fight video. We are all set Sunday, April 12th. So with that said, that's kind of my priority at the moment is the next Then We Fight. We're going to get that ready. So I'm going to do some casual Pokemon Champion streams this week alongside attending the Nate Wants to Battle concerts on Saturday in Cleveland, Sunday in Kalamazoo, and then the next Wednesday, April 15th in Chicago. I have a busy next couple of weeks ahead of me, and I'm like so excited because it's all such cool stuff. I'm a Pokemon champion, baby. Hey, wait, forget somebody? Who did we forget? Who are you? Nah, I know who you are. You're the main menu lady. You're the main menu lady. That right there, that is... I was... What is she doing? What are those... Keep your jazz hands to yourself. This might be the first game where I actually play as my canon gender just because I hate the male haircut. Yeah, that is so valid. That is unbelievably valid. Like, the character designs in this game are questionable. The outfits I don't love. We were kind of talking about that at the beginning of the stream, and then I got on a tangent. Is that a new Rotom phone? I like it. Oh my god, what is it? It's like those pear pods from, like, Victoria's. It's like a phone, but it's like a circle. Luke should get one of those. He would rock one of those. It's like a pager. He would, like, wear it, like, on his, like, belt, like a... I need to shut up. Yo, Phoenix! Our VGC arc is coming back. We're coming out of retirement, baby. I was not expecting people to show up in the chat. I'm so happy. I'm actually so excited. Because, I don't know, setting up today's stream, kind of the hype for this game, the preparation of my teams and everything. It feels like we're doing our Scarlet Violet Wi-Fi battle streams again. Those were like some of the most iconic streams on the channel for some reason. Same with like our like Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle streams. Like we climbed to master a lot on this channel now. Singles, doubles, I've done it all. I've competed in Pokemon Regionals events. I went 2-5 in a 9-game tournament. And now we are here! Pokemon Champions! I'm so excited. Oh, they need to add a feature in this game where you can choose your starters 6 different times to build your teams. And then we fight. Actually, that is something really important to go over. I believe there are not 6v6 singles in this game, so... Is that... Okay, but they did bring back... Grass Monkey Pansage. Alright, nice. That's... Don't have 6v6 singles, but thanks for giving us Pansage. One of the most commonly used Pokemon in competitive. 3v3 singles? That's not interesting for Then We Fights. You gotta think about the retention time. Oh, man, dude. What are we gonna do? Then We Fights might still need to be in the Scarlet and Violet. We've been playing that for 5 years. Anyway. I need to stop cracking jokes. I'm having such a fun stream already, and we're not even playing the game. I didn't expect this to happen already. Disaster strikes! 6v6 singles, Pansage return. I know, I'm like, why is Pansage in this game? When has anybody ever brought the elemental monkeys to a regionals before? Like, I can't quite tell what their goal with this game is, because it's like, is it for the sweaties? Is it for the grinders? Or is it for the casuals? Either way, I don't know why Simisage made it into the game. I just don't get it. Panpour was used in the regionals, wasn't it? Probably. Okay, that I'd believe. I mean, like, you could probably do, like, a rain dance situation. Simipour rain dance. I think I've run that in a cage lock once. Like, that's like, that is the amount of experience that we're working with on my side of things in today's stream. It's so fun. Like, I love clicking in on all my favorite Pokemon creators' streams and their plans of going into champions and stuff. And, like, you know, you're going to have Wolfie. Everyone knows he's the world champion. You're going to have Cybertron, who's going to go so hard. He's going full-time with the release of Pokemon Champions right now, and he's a commentator for the world's events. You have Shady Penguin. Everybody knows his story. Luke is so good at gaming and Pokemon battles, and I'm like, hey, I went 2-5 at a 9-game tournament. I'm so excited to see what this is like from the perspective of a casual, a.k.a. myself. All right, Venusaur, let's learn how to fight Venusaur. So far, the game looks pretty. Arguably the most pretty Pokemon battle... Question mark, probably. It's interesting, because going into this game, their plan for it is it's a console game, but it's also going to be a mobile game. So visually, like, I'm not expecting anything crazy. Like, they need to have something that'll both look good on a TV and on a tiny phone screen. All right, so first you select fight and then direct. No. Why are we clicking body slam on a grass type? I have 3 other moves, and they're all super effective. We can't be teaching the casuals. It's mostly ineffective. What the flip does that mean? What is this text? There's a lot of this. I kind of feel like I'm gonna have to relearn Pokemon a little bit. They've just tweaked so many mechanics in this game. Like, you know, freezing lasts less turns. Paralysis chance, if I could speak, lasts like 25%. To activate or not. Like, little tweaks have been made all over, and I've been reading, I've been trying to learn, and I'm like, you know, at a certain point, I think the best way to learn is to do the thing. So, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if I can autopilot this or not, but I just keep yapping, and I just want to keep clicking the buttons. So, okay, let's just go Flamethrower. And I'm so excited, Gotta love that tutorial logic, I guess. We just 2-code a Venusaur when that really only needed to be a 1-hit. You defeated the Grass-type Venusaur using the fire move, Flamethrower. Use type matchups to the most effective... Yeah, we're really bringing this back to basics, man. So now they're going to have me switch. You can see their team! Open team sheet is here! God, why did bro do a Crystal Nuzlocke? And then boot up champions. Do y'all see his team? Ariados in 2026? Houndoom, Slowbro, Heracross? I like the theme. Anyway. Now here's a question. How many people do you think are just going to use Pokemon Home for getting Mons versus the game's way for getting new Mons? Definitely Pokemon Home. Absolutely. Like, it's just more efficient. You can probably tweak things more in depth, and people are just going to be more familiar with how to obtain a Pokemon in Home. Things like Floette, the Kalos starters, if you want to use Mega Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja. You have to use that for Legend ZA. You have to use Legend ZA to transfer those over. So I believe people are going to probably try to stick it in main games. Plus, I mean, in main games, if you need, like, an extra Quick Claw from my friend Frank, you know, like, I can do a local trade with him over Scarlet Violet, and he can send me another Quick Claw as, like, a held item or something like that, you know? Stuff like that. Even though, realistically, I mean, you could buy a Quick Claw for whatever. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of ways that you can approach this, but it is a fun question to ask. Y'all are gonna get me yapping and talking a lot. I'm ready to talk about this game like all damn day, so please hit me with everything. I want to think about it all. But for me, and when me and Tito prepared for this game last night, we did it through Scarlet and Violet and then Pokemon Home. Because the way to obtain Pokemon in this game, it's like random. It's not quite rentals, but, like, it's basically rentals. I think they go away after 30 days or something like that. Because you do, like, the Pokemon farm thing. Yeah. Shinzo says, oh, because it's ×4 resisted? I don't even know what that was in response to. I'm going a mile a minute. I'm just gonna warn y'all, I'm in one of those moods today where I'm gonna go from top to top to top to topic, and we're just gonna hope it's all Pokemon related. Anyway, Cordy's been battling for 55 years. Not possible. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. It is literally not possible, but okay, pop off, liar. That battle showed me all that I needed to see. Now I know my hunch about you is correct. The gym's all yours from now on. Do with it as you please. I do like his hat. I do like his gym logo hat. I think that's the Gen 5 one. Anyway, I can't get Pokemon home anymore. Rip. What, why? It's a free thing, I thought. Items don't transfer to home. What? It's getting harder to defend the game. Okay, let me think. I'm joking. No, okay, that's new information there, Tito. I thought that Mega Stones don't transfer to home, but held items do. Do I have to obtain all of my held items in-game using VP? How are the windows looking? Are we in the right live stream right now? Bobby boy? Rossi boy? Mod Wonder? Dude, this is day 1! Our climb has returned! Coach Keeper Bry in the chat! Bro, we need to text Matando. We need to get him in this chat. He's in Australia and probably at work or sleeping right now. I don't know what time it is for him, but he was our coach in Scarlet Violet VGC. Yo, does Cordy's jacket have the Akatsuki symbol from Naruto on its back? Wait, cameraman. Do you see that shit? Coach Keeper Bry? Coach Keeper is not a VGC player, but you are here for the vibes, and I love that. Oh my gosh, we're on my Pokemon ranch. She's cute. Okay, I like the character design. The tattoo goes freaking hard. To be honest, one of the most sick character designs in Pokemon history right there. That's crazy that they gave our main character a fit that looks like a Power Ranger with Crayola crayon threw up all over it. But like, the NPC goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. I like that her belt is like unslanted. I like that we're on a ranch. Oh, man. See what I mean? Akatsuki! Naruto! It's actually probably, it looks to me like Alcremie. That's my guess. I think it's Alcremie. But anyway, yeah, Bob Ross, we are climbing. Well, actually, right now we're ranching, but we're about to climb. Allow me to introduce someone to you. Kit, this here is Ryan. Pleasure to meet you, Ryan. Kit's the name. I'm the face of the Roster Ranch, and dang proud of it. This ranch right here is where Pokemon breeders raise all kinds of Pokemon with love and care. Well, can see why the artist went feral after that last set of trailers for this game. Yeah, I get it. Kit might be one of my favorite characters of all time in Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon characters. It's like Faulkner, Roxy from Black 2 White 2, Kit from Pokemon Champions. She just said, let me try taking a stab while she's holding a pitchfork. I just like her vibe, dude. That's right, man. I'm gonna hit her with that man. Hit her with respect, babe. But, well, if you've got Cordy's seal of approval, you must be something. Man, I love Tauros. Oh, Kangaskhan, confirmed. Look at those non-megas. Mayhem from Shady Penguin. I'm sorry, man. I've watched so many draft leagues in my day. I love this. Listen, this game, like I said, it's not going to be Pokemon Showdown. I already knew before going into this, it's not Pokemon Showdown. Yet, I'm still a little disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. But I'm going to have so much fun in this game. I'm going to have so much fun in this game for what it is. All right, new Pokemon games don't drop very often. Lately, it feels like they do, but new Pokemon games do not drop very often, so we're gonna enjoy this while we have it. Anyway, we're all losing our minds over Kit. I just am very happy that she exists. I don't know what intern at Game Freak decided to just pitch Kit out there and got away with it like that. Let's get to recruiting, shall we? That is the coolest, sickest, most raw Pokemon splash screen ever. Look at all those Legends EA starters featuring Garchomp. All right. Are we going to meet a new lineup of Pokemon? There's a chance for these to be shiny? You can shiny hunt! Oh my god, if Tobin comes back out of retirement, I'm going to be so happy. I'm joking. Tobin's doing really well. He's still shiny hunting. All right, here we go. Would I like to meet new Pokemon? Boy, would I. I would like to meet Kid, honestly. What? Look at those silhouettes. Look at those generic shapes. Charizard's in this game? Yes! Sorry, I'm so sarcastic. Who's bringing Flame Charge Charizard to regionals? I'm sorry. What are these movesets? Anyway, do we see any shinies? Should we reset for full odds, Bri? Boo, reset. Yeah, should we just retitle the stream to like Shiny Hunting Palafin? 80%. Oh, okay. Let's focus up. I'm sorry, I'm joking so much, but we need to focus up. Okay, what's unironically, like, what do we want to bring? Flame Charge Charizard doesn't speak to me. Palafin 100%. It's actually 0% at the moment. Oh, you can rotate the model? What? They didn't need to do that. I'm sorry. It just feels weird in like a Pokemon game where you could like rotate the model for some reason. Grass Knot Pikachu with Quick Attack and Thunder is a choice. That's a choice. What the hell? Surf Pikachu with Grass Knot, Quick Attack, and Thunder? I do understand that this game is meant to appeal to the casuals, but then I'm like, why are they putting Cotton Guard on Altaria? Like, what are we learning? What are we getting out of that? Why wouldn't you need it? Well, I'm sure there's a better move than Quick Attack. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm assuming here that... I'm gonna go with Palafin, by the way, because Wolfie picked Palafin in his video. I trust the World Champ difference. But here's the deal. I'm assuming that Pikachu could at least get Extreme Speed. And even if he doesn't, I'm sure that there's something that's better than Quick Attack. Why are they giving it Quick Attack? Are these rental Pokemon? Although, okay. I'm also thinking about, like, what? Pokemon Stadium had rental Pokemon. Battle Revolution had rental Pokemon. And, like, you know, it's fun. And those Pokemon aren't great. You know? Actually, if I recall, in Stadium, the bigger evolutions had weaker moves. And then, like, the middle stage and the basic evolutions had, like, stronger moves. So that was how they balanced the rentals. And they encouraged you transferring your own team. Because that would be good. Like, I recognize that in a game like this, they're gonna nerf the rentals a little bit, right? They want us to use our real Pokemon, I think. And I guess that's why in Shady Penguin's stream, he was homeless today. My goat is washed. No, but that was his big old bit today. It was like, I'm gonna play this game using only rental Pokemon. No Pokemon home allowed. And boy, did he lose a lot. I think that it, like... That was an interesting disclaimer that they had to give at the beginning of the game. I'm like, this can be played for free, by the way. I wonder why they had to tell us that. I kind of feel like you might be at a little disadvantage. So, I don't know. I want to use my own mons. Now that I saw what the Pokemon Ranch sets have to offer, I think I want to use my own mons. What are you doing? Are you teaching me how to use a box? I'm glad that I'm yapping. I'm going to be honest. This is a lot of tutorial. I don't think I need to read this out loud to you guys right now. But, like, it's fun to go through this. So, how are we doing in the chat? I want to talk to you guys while we're tutorialing. To battle other trainers, you need to make a team. What a fucking concept! We chose our starters 6 different times in Pokemon Ranch Champions. Sorry. I'm practicing my intro for the next Then We Fight. Do we like it? All right. So then we can fill in the rest of the team. Cool. Press X to skip, but what if I miss something? I don't know if I trust the auto build feature. I'm just gonna be honest. Quick attack Pikachu is questionable. Although I do think we have a pretty solid team. I like the Gengar, Aggron. If that's Mega Beedrill, that's fast. Sylveon's gonna hit strong. Quick Claw Hydreigon, that might pop. Listen, if I spent all of the money and time in the world to go to Worlds and compete, I don't know if I would bring Quick Claw Hydreigon. I don't know if I would bank on that. But it's fun for a tutorial, I guess. Are we gonna jump into ranked with Quick Claw Hydreigon? Beginner tier is pretty much what it sounds like. Your opponents in this tier will be rookies. What do you guys think of this game? I want to hear your thoughts, please. Please. My thoughts are the Ampharos jacket goes hard. Oh, I just realized that's Mega Ampharos tail on the back of the jacket. Earlier in the stream, I thought that was Alcremie, which in my defense, I think it looks a little like Alcremie. But I just noticed that's Mega Ampharos. Got it. I think that jacket goes even more hard now, and I want it. I mean, right now? But I just started watching one of Caraway's old interviews. Man, what a bummer. Nah, it's the Akatsuki. Oh, you're right. It's Naruto. It's the Akatsuki. Bro, look at my dumbass face. I'm gonna be so happy to go scuba diving. I mean, ranked battle. Come on now. Yo, Junkie, welcome to the chat. How we doing? I think I'll skip out on this one since I don't have the patience to transfer Pokemon over. I know, right? I'm like, man! I'm very fortunate that I know talented people that are way more familiar with team building Pokemon than I am. If I had to do it by myself, I would not do it because it would take too long. But, like, I'm lucky that I know nice people. That's what I mean. I'm like, this game's like, if the goal is to get this game for casual, or new, I shouldn't say casual, that feels mean, but like, to introduce VGC to new players. That's how I want to word myself. If that's the goal, like, reducing the barrier to entry as much as possible is kind of how you got to do that. And team building is a rather complex, concept. Is this a mirror match right now? A literal mirror match? How do you... I didn't even check my other Mon's sets. Who has Stealth Rocks? I'm gonna assume Aggron has Stealth Rocks. I only have a minute. Oh, and I can check my summary with Y. Nice. Yes! Alright, I like him. We can bring anyone else and I think we're fine. To be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna stress too much on this. We're battling a beginner tutorial battle. I don't think we're gonna lose. Something tells me I'm not stressing. But turn 1 Stealth Rocks does go hard. Like, we got it. Alright, Emma. I feel disconnected with them. If I can't bond with my Pokemon, this is part of why I learned. I know, right? That's why I love Nuzlocke. I think at my heart, I do love competitive Pokemon. I love thinking hard and, like, you having to outsmart your opponent and strategize and team build. Like, I love that. But at my heart, I think I really do love Nuzlocke, and that's because you kind of build attachment with your team over time. Some die, and then you have to get over that attachment. Leftovers. Nice. But yeah, competitive isn't really meant for that. Like, I get it. I do understand, you know, that attachment to your Pokemon. Oh, missing is still in this game. Cool. All right, they didn't change Stone Edge. That's nice. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. That's exactly what we needed to have. Taunt. Well, good thing I already clicked Stealth Rocks. So I don't know what that taunt really accomplished. So this is the most goofy game ever. Crit! It's a crit! And then they disabled Stone Edge. Oh no. But yeah. I nicknamed my Pokemon even without Nuzlocke. My Pokemon are my babies. I know, it's... Ah! Oh, that stuff's so cute. Oh, whoa! Alright, Aggron v. Aggron. could just Metalhead for the neutral hit. I'm not trying to switch. I'm not trying to waste my time. Bop. See, that is something... Big crits again, dude. Something really cool about this game that I actually really love is the speed. It is very well paced. And I think that was like their biggest goal of all time in this game is these battles gotta be snappy. These battles gotta feel good to play and not last too long. In a lot of ways, I think that their solution for, you know, like let's hypothetically say Game Freak was like really strict on the development notes of like, these battles must be less than 10 minutes. That is the deal. That is what you have to do. That is the assignment. And then Ilka's solution to that is, well, let's cut off a lot of the items. Let's slash the decks in half. Let's change the way that mechanics work. And all of these tiny little tweaks added together, the tiny, tiny, tiny little tweaks, is going to add together to a much quicker game. The move timer is still 60 seconds, I think. That's pretty cool. Wait, they lowered your special defense and then you hit you physically. Oh, wow. That was a strategy. I wonder if that's going to work out for them. Let's see. Oh, no, it didn't. What do you know? Wow, do I have, like, crit lens on my Aggron? No, I'm eating leftovers every turn. I just keep critting with Stone Edge. What is the chance on that? Okay, that's a fun screen. It shows your trainers. As I think, you know, they didn't need to worry about, like, designing a region or, like, making pretty cutscenes or, like, developing, like, an in-depth story or anything. Like, with a Pokemon game that's just for battling, I'm like, wow, I hope that this is actually, like, fleshed out. Like, they only have to focus on, like, one thing. Visually, they can have camera angles. They can do things with the trainers and, like... I'm so excited. Super Luck Aggron? Is that really his ability this whole time? Isn't Stone Edge a high crit move? I'm gonna have to read his summary on that. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I thought it was a high miss move. It sure is. It sure is. Are you guys playing this game in the chat, by the way? How are your guys' playthroughs going? Don't forget, you still have a ways to go. There are 6 tiers in total for ranked battles. See, okay, this text is important. I'm going to focus up real quick. The one that you'll be dealing with next is called the Pokeball tier. I hope someday you'll climb through every last tier to reach the top, the champion tier. So it's not climbing to Master Ball tier. We got to climb to a champion tier. We have to become Pokemon champions. It's the name of the game, dude. I'll do my best. No one ever was. Catch them is my real test. To rank up just because. Make sure to not show your friend code if you don't want randos joining. I think I want a rando to join every time. That sounds like chaos. Yeah. I don't even know what that means yet. I'm still going through the tutorial. So what do you mean by randoms can just join on the ranked ladder? Cordy Ryan, we got guests incoming. Yo, what's up, Kendall? How we doing? How we doing? How are you doing? How's the trip? Trip is going very, very well so far. I'm so excited to check out the Nate Wants to Battle concerts this weekend. So that's... Man, I'm so excited. That is going to make me very happy this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm doing cool things during the day. Staying safe. Yeah, good trip, good trip. No, they can add you and then spam you. Whoop. It's rare to see the both of you here together. To what do I owe the pleasure? I like that he is based off of... I like that Incineroar has a lot of screen time in the VGC video game. That was so on purpose. They gave this guy Incineroar. He looks like he would be an Incineroar trainer. I wonder why. How did Incineroar make it in this game? Free John Cena. Yeah, the more that I think... That was funny. Did you guys see his, like, choppers? Okay, the more that I actually, like, think on this, it is really funny that Incineroar made it in... I love the animation. It's so funny that Incineroar made it in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Because, like, I couldn't think of a better representation for Pokemon than Incineroar. In hindsight, it's actually, like, yeah, he deserves a spot in Smash Bros. For sure, after VGC took off the way that it has. We all know that's Wolfie Glick under that mask. I know, they basically made Wolfie a character in this game. Like, is that fair to say? Like, basically. It's not even, like, on the nose about it. It's just Incineroar in the Champions game, you know? But, like, we all know why! I love this stuff. It's so cool. Not gonna lie, the base team that I got ain't bad. Got a Corviknight Garchomp. I like to hear that, dude. I like to hear that. I've got Palafin in the rentals, so that's what we're dealing with. I've only been the owner of the battle arena for half a year, you know? Getting to know this city's various battle facilities' due diligence. Well, since it's there, can we change this text speed now? Oh, okay, I'm feeling it sluggish. Take your coaching duties just as seriously as you take your battling. Looks like you have the mayor's serial. That's the mayor? Okay, maybe I should be reading this. I missed out some lore. Why is Lynn's playing Pokopia? It's Champions Day. No, I'm joking. Honestly, Lynn's is the coolest. That's kind of you to say, but I already went and solved the one big problem on my plate. Allow me to present our gym's new manager. What? I'm a manager? How did I get promoted to manager? I don't have the experience. Do I get PTO? I demand PTO. Pay my time off. Sorry. Yo, what's going on, Root Vegetable? Welcome to the chat, dude. Oh, it's... I'm sorry, I'm thinking about, when me and Seabad did our Then We Fight on our chat, we went on a tangent about paid time off for, like, 5 minutes. And I'm like, just right in the middle of a Pokemon Then We Fight video, I'm like, this is the funniest, most off-topic thing of all time. It really wasn't even funny, and I think that's why it was so funny. Like, while I was editing that video, I could not stop laughing. I'm like, what is this? Anyway, why am I a manager? I didn't even go over that. You just got here and you're already the manager? I know, right? They just keep promoting me. I hope to see you win your way all the way through ranked battles and all the way up to the champion tier. And then manager. And then I can hire an assistant manager. And then boss, and then CEO, and then I climb the corporate ladder until I own the world. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a gym manager? How did I didn't even apply. No one saw my resume. The Omni Ring is cool. I do like that. So that is the Terrestrial Mega Z Dynamax band. It is very thick, but to be fair, I guess it does do 4 gimmicks in one, so that is valid. Super valid. There you have it. I guess I have it. Shake the battle arena to its foundations, you hear? I'm gonna climb to World Championships. We are witnessing the beginning of my career right now. Wolfie needs to look out. A lemonade would really hit the spot, actually. What is this game? Are we still even preparing for VGC anymore? You're joking. She just dropped out. Yep. I wish I'd been here to meet her. Do you think she'll visit again if Ryan... So now this is up to me. I'm the manager. That ain't my job. I didn't even know I would have a job. Anyway, we need to stop by the training room. How about a little recap of some of the topic that we've been talking about? No, I didn't. All right, step 1, recruit Pokemon. Step 2, train them up. Step 3, use them to do battle. That's pretty much the basic flow. Remember those steps and you'll be fine. I forgot step 2. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I already forgot the steps. You can also use VP at the shops to get stuff like held items and clothes. Don't forget to give the held items you obtained to your Pokemon before heading into battle. That about covers it for now, I think. Let's all shoot for the stars as one big team. Champion tier, here we come. Man, this is gonna be a fun career. I wonder how long this is gonna last, dude. So, okay, we do have 10,000 VP beginning of the game to give you VP. So, Here's the deal. Wow, look at the news. Look at that. Look at the Bri is online. You're so cool. All right, so the picture is already very pretty. I like the background. I like the characters, and I like the pose. They go like that. But yeah. So here's the deal. Items, no drip. No. So that's what we need to go over right now, right? Like, I feel like we need clothes. I'm just gonna be so honest. Okay. That was like the first thing that Luke said at the very beginning of his stream. Is like, I spent all my money on the fit. Because what is the point of playing this game if you're not gonna look cool while doing it? Right? The drip is so expensive. Well, here's the deal. I don't have a team. I don't know what my team is. How can I spend my money on items if I don't even have a purpose? Why do I need the focus band? I know I need a shirt on my back. Clothing. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. Bring your guys from home. Like who? Ursa Luna? The bouncer ain't letting them in. He didn't get general admissions ticket. He ain't on the guest list. Why is the skin tight tank top in this game? That's such a terrible Tavi outfit. Shut up, Tavi, by the way. He's not terrible, in my opinion. Insane username. Insane that he would just spread misinformation like that. Okay. I just don't like the Under Armour outfits. I don't like the... We're gonna be here all day. I just noticed, if I'm really gonna sit here and design my character at the beginning of this game, we're gonna be here all day. I was like, where are my black skinny jeans? How do I just look edgy and then play the game? That's all I really enjoy doing. I might just do all this on my own time. Do we want to battle? Do we just want to rank up and just see what this is about? I'm really not trying to be live for too long today. I am expecting and hoping to get like rather invested into the game today, but to be honest, I'm not trying to do like a 12-hour power live stream today. It's a little bit more like a couple hours, see what the game is about, because I still got a video edit that then we fight today. So I'm excited for everybody to see this. All right, wait, ranked. In ranked battles, you can face off against other trainers from around the world in the single or double battle format. Each season is a new chance to compete. You'll move up or down through the ranks based on the number of wins and losses that you accumulate. If you reach the Master Ball tier, you'll then compete with your fellow trainers for your final placement, which is based on your rating. When each battle season ends, you'll be able to receive rewards depending on the final rank that you reach or how high you manage to place. Once a new season starts, all results will be reset and every trainer will begin once more from the Pokeball tier. The battle regulations will change each season, so be sure to check out all the details in the news announcements. That is also a really cool screen. I already like that. I don't know, it's like these like splash screens of all of the Pokemon. I'm liking them. So, do we want to try out the rental team or should we try transferring from home? Tito, my coach. My goat. What are the vibes? What are we thinking? I can legit make myself look like a superhero because it's just legit spandex. Yeah, I don't love it. I do not like the high-tech, futuristic-y trainer, scuba diver, superhero spandex, gym membership, weight room outfits. You know, that's just not what I love. The Pokemon Unite outfits, there's like the one outfit that speaks to me and that's it. And I'm sure that I'll crack the code on what that outfit is in this game as well. Default ain't it. So honestly, off stream, I might just go on a shopping spree, Tito. we might need a little clothing budget. If you aren't gonna stick to the rental team, might as well just bring in your team. So here's the deal. Can I? Are they valid? Can I just close out? Do I have anything that I need to save, or am I good to close out of this? So far, Legend has better clothes. Legend ZA actually had so many cool outfits and like choices for outfits. So I like it. All right, so here We'll do some Pokemon Home stuff. We'll transfer over the competitive team that we tried to make. I'm just very nervous about the Ursaluna situation of it all, you know? You can open up Home from Champions. What? What does that mean? How does that make sense? They're two separate games. I watched a lot of, like, information leading up to this, and I still don't know what's going on. Champions. You don't need to go into Home? Nah. I do not need to go into Home. I'll link my... Okay. I don't know what I can and can't be showing right now. Wow, that's funny. Everybody's legal except Ursaluna, actually. How'd that happen? So... I think we could just leave this team in the box for now, and then we'll just rock with these guys, right? Sure. All right, let's send for a visit. While the Pokemon is visiting Pokemon champions, who will be unable to take the following actions. Okay. Nice. Casey, we are about to start our VGC career. We're coming out of retirement. It is time. How are you? I just sent Pokemon to champions. Yeah, you actually really did just, like, tune into the stream, basically, when we're about to launch. We're about to rock. It's time. So can I just close out of this? Open up this. I love how my most recent games are, like, my Switch, I look like a Poketuber. If I boot up my Switch, it's like, I wonder what series this guy likes. Oh, it's so funny. I wonder what games this guy plays. Whoa! Whoa! Coolest game of all time. Explain, please, what is recruiting? We basically, today's stream so far has been, we went through the tutorial. I yapped a lot. I read the stuff that was interesting to me, but I was really spamming A and yapping. So, your guess is as good as mine. You've been live for 50 minutes and you're just now starting? Well, it was a long tutorial. We had to learn how to use Body Slam on Venusaur. Anyway, Tito, what do we do? It's okay, we're gonna go battle, but I don't think that I loaded my Mons in yet, right? Box. Nice. This is my team. See, like, these are the rental teams that we were just given. Oh, I can make presets. Cool. Go to recruit. I can meet a new lineup. Oh, also, Casey, this might be, like, my favorite character of all time. Every 22 hours, you can get a new lineup. Cool. Yeah, Kit is genuinely, like, my favorite Pokemon character of all time. I just... The tattoo speaks to me. I don't know what it does. We can collect from Home. Pokemon that you send from Pokemon Home visit here. Cool. These visiting Pokemon have their stats or abilities. Nice. Cool. Actually, I maybe should have read that. that last text actually might have been pretty important to read. That was something about stat system. Oh boy. Anyway. Send back to Home, collect from Home. We're gonna collect. Yeah. Your visitors have arrived. Hooray. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, can help you out with all of your recruiting needs. Thank you. So did I do it? So now I go to box. Incineroar is illegal. What did he do? U-turn. That's so funny. Wait, so can I change his moves then? By using VP. Dang it. Okay, Casey, this is something else super important, is we don't love the outfits. We just don't. We do not love our trainers' outfits. And we want to change our outfit. But that's so expensive to buy new clothes. But apparently you also have to spend money to get rid of U-turn. What do I want on U-turn instead? It's a whole lot of normal moves. Oh, it's like organized by type. Oh, I can change how it's organized. By power, by name. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay, okay. But I have Flare Blitz, Throat Chop, Fake Out. Can we do Parting Shot? Is that still in this game? Sure. Oh, that costs 250 though. See, and this is the problem, is I want to look cool. I'm so mad. All right, fine. I don't even know if that was really, like, the best decision I could have made. Like, to be honest, like, but I'm just trying to play a little fast because I just want to get into a battle for my first time, to be honest. So, we'll just say, Parting Shot works for the time being. Besides that, though, yeah, I'm not very nervous about these beginning battles in the game. Like, I'm sure we're going to do a lot of beginner battles. I'm sure that we're going to do some bots. I've heard there are a lot of bots in this game, so we're going to have our favorite Pokemon Unite problem. Hooray. Ugh. But, so yeah, I'm not too worried about my movesets and stuff in depth at the moment because, like, this isn't Worlds yet, all right? This isn't the Master Ball tier yet. Parting Shot's good. Thank you, Tito. You'll get more VP just battling. Nice. Now get some items while you're at it. Nice, nice, nice. Because, of course, our mons are itemless. Tito, do you remember the held items that we had on our guys? I haven't played Unite in a while. Are the bots that bad now? It depends. To be honest, I think it depends. Like, we've had live streams of Pokemon Unite where it feels like every game is bots. But if you do solo queue, then you're going to play with real people. It's difficult when you're like a pretty high rank. And then we were trying to do a 5-stack pretty often, like, because we like playing with the chat. The goal of our Pokemon live streams is we want to play with the viewers. So it's tough. It's tough for them to match make pretty often. So we just get stuck with bots. Horrible is what I got from watching Ryan play Unite. Well, Monday's live stream, I don't think we even complained about bots at all, if I recall. Monday's live stream was pretty good vibes. A couple of tech problems, but like the game itself was fine. Charizard, why? 2,000. Oh. Oh. Tito, I'm cutting this off after held items, and then we're going to buy clothes. Actually, I'm gonna go on my clothes shopping spree after stream, in between streams. So the next stream, I'm gonna look cool. All right. I'm so mad. All right. Focus Sash review. Oh, thank gosh. All right. There's a lot of the item pool in this game is interesting. Item pool in this game is interesting. See, like, why are there all of these berries in this game? They just don't need them all. I didn't see the Focus Sash, by the way. But thank God, the Oranberry. There's no Life Orb? Nope, but they have the Oranberry, just in case. Ah! It's like, come on. It's like, Casey, I knew that it wasn't going to be Pokemon Showdown, but I'm still a little disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. This game was so easy to get right. And honestly, if they would have made it the way that I think the gamers want it, we would be fine dropping $60 for a full AAA developed game that's just for the battles. I'm like, why did this have to be free? You know, why did it have to be like a free subscription service, paid transactions type of deal? Like, I would drop $60 for a game that is like full. You know what I mean? How are you liking the game? We went through the tutorial, and now we're looking for the focus band. So we really haven't gotten into any battles yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. How are you doing, Michael? It's ridiculous that they didn't just remake Showdown. I mean, we'll see what their long-term plan is, because they want this game to stick around for like 10 years, essentially. Like, this is the competitive Pokemon game, I believe, is... They're going to have this at Pokemon World Championships this August. The very first event in Indianapolis is going to be the first Pokemon event on Champions. So they want this to stick around for years. So we'll see why they didn't just make it into Showdown, you know? I'm sure there's a very big reason for that. Anyway. Yeah, Tito, where's the focus for Venusaur? Focus Sash. I'm looking for Focus Sash. I do not see it. Can I search? If I could search, that would be sick. I don't think I can. Ugh. Are we sure it's the Focus Sash? Casey's saying half your items are not there. Wait, what? Life Orb, Garchomp. Oh, yeah, that's not in this game. Choice Scarf, Gardevoir. That's not in this game. I'm looking for items that aren't in this game. So wait, so what should I put on everybody? I guess that's what I'm asking, is... Okay, let's team build now. Should we just slap, like, Miracle Seed on Venusaur, then? Is that a play? Is that what we should do? Should we do Mega Venusaur? Because that's expensive. Because this way Nintendo makes way more money. That's very true. That is very, very true. So I actually kind of thought about that. Because I bought the starter pack for this game. I've realized I don't need to. But, like, there was this little part of me in the back of my mind where I'm like, I'll do $6. That's not very much. And it'll be like, you know. I don't necessarily intend on spending anything else on this game, right? But they did get a quick buck out of me when I got the starter pack, even though I didn't need it. But that is kind of what it seems to be is their goal, is like, where can they get like little quick bucks in this game? Microtransactions, that's the phrase. That's literally what it's called, right? Twisted Spoon, Gardevoir, bet. Tito, I might just need you to hold my hand a little bit. If I get off topic, I'm going to need someone to say, put that Twisted Spoon on Gardevoir. Thank you. Obtain. What's next? Rocky Helmet Guard. All right. I'm just going to listen to you. Don't you have a Focus Sash from the Pokemon that they gave you as your first 6? Can I take that off of those? Is that how that works? I guess no one... it is a brand new game. Maybe I don't know how anything works. Nobody knows. Ugh. I do not see the Rocky Helmet. Interesting. That's what I could do then. Go to the box. Yeah, Sylveon had the Focus Sash. Thank you. So I can go... So I might as well just take everything off, right? How do I take them off? I literally... Okay. No. All right, there we go. Now I have items. Now I'm not going to have to, like, double up on buying my lefties or something on accident. So that's smart. That's smart. And then we can give these to my team 2. There we go. Give item to hold. Where's my... I just bought the Charizard Stone. Where's my Charizard Stone? Anyway, you get Focus Sash. Citrus Milotic. You are nasty. He's never gonna die. Milotic is so Milo thick. Lefties. Quick Claw Garchomp might just be funny. Also, from what I've seen from testing, you can only have one of a held item. That's, like, annoying, I guess. But, like, that's fine. That's fine, right? Because, I don't need to buy 2 Quick Claws now. If I have one... Like, that's it. Because it's not like it's a in-game playthrough where if I eat my berry, I lose my berry, you know? So, like, I guess it's fine if there's only one of each. But if you have to take it off each Pokemon and put it on your team for each battle, that might be annoying. Citrus and Cineroar? Bet. I'm just gonna quick claw for the content. And then, what did we say for Gardevoir? Twisted Spoon? Yeah, where's that Twisted Spoon that I bought? How do I... Twisted Spoon and then the Charizard Stone. We just bought both of those. Lefties, Milotic instead. Yeah. Mailbox? What the fuck is the mailbox? Why is this so complicated? What is this? I got Dragonite now. That's pretty cool. I don't understand how items work in this yet. I would assume that it's like any other Pokemon item, right? I do then we fights. I should know how to do this. There are missions. That's pretty sick. I logged into the game. 3,000. That paid for my Charizard Stone. Let's go. Yes. Profit! Yo, welcome to the chat. Uno Oasis, welcome to the chat. Go to give item, then click your right bumper several times. This is the worst game ever. Why isn't it Showdown? I'm just kidding, I love this game. Okay, love is a strong word. I just met this game. I'm sorry. Oh! So there's a reason, there's stat boost, there's power boost, defense, recovery. They're in separate categories, but it wasn't recent enough, even though I just bought it? Thanks, game. And other. Of course, there's other. Isn't King's Rock Milotic unironically a thing? I mean, Leftovers Milotic is definitely also a thing. There's a lot of things. The world's my oyster. I can make any decision I want in this game. Yo, Lead Paint, welcome to the chat. Nothing much to do without any visitors. This character's so sad. Wait, you have Choice Scarf. Who should I give it to? My brain is so overwhelmed. But yeah, Lead Paint. I also miss the Let's Plays so much, man. So much. But at least we still are around, and that is something. I would say just check if the EVs went through. How do I do that? Box. Choice Scarf Gardevoir? But we just bought the Twisted Spoon! I'm wasting my money! I can't be wasting my money. I want to buy outfits. Casey, I do not like the outfits in this game. I look like a scuba diver with a pack of Crayola crayons that threw up all over me. I thought this game didn't do IVs, EVs. It doesn't do IVs, but EVs are still here, and I think it's all like a new name. Like, it's like a slider that you can move up and down. What am I checking for, by the way? I'm getting mad. I'm raging at this game, and we're not even playing it yet. Choice Scarf Gardevoir. He's gonna help outspeed the competition. He's gonna stay warm in the winter. No, because, why is Maractus in this game? I've never once seen Maractus. Actually, maybe. Maractus might have been in, like, Gen 5 doubles. Like a Storm Drain situation. Maybe. I don't even know if it gets Storm Drain. But I'm like, why isn't... Okay, sometimes the Pokemon choices in this game is, like... It's a choice. But okay. So, are we ready to get into a battle? I have a lot of questions. Because we have Focus S Venusaur, Mega Charizard Y. We're going to have Choice Scarf Gardevoir, Speedy. Leftovers, Milotic, Quick Claw, Garchomp, and then Citrus Berry, Incineroar. Are we cool with this? We bought Twisted Spoon because someone said the choice wasn't in the game. I feel like I wasted my VP. Now if I can't afford a cool shirt, I'm gonna blame that Twisted Spoon. It's all that spoon's fault. This is solid. Look at the moves. Are those right? Yeah. I think you were also saying check Eevee's IVs. How do I do that? Where is the Eevee's IVs menu? Check summary. Whoa. On this screen, you see a summary of information about the Pokemon and also set its battle name. I can nickname them? That's sick. Yeah, where's the Eevee's IVs? Is that the stuff on the left? So he's got max speed, max special attack. See, this is the screen that I guess is interesting for the stats, and it's not quite the same as Eevee's IVs, so I guess it's a whole new... We're learning a whole new system? You got 10k VP. It's not enough. Luke said that he spent all of it on clothes. On drip. I'm nervous. So yes, all of our stats are there. We are... Tito's actually the best. So we're going to have like Speedy, Charizard, Special Attack, Booster. Like everything's maxed out where it needs to be maxed out. I'm ready to battle. Honestly, we've been streaming for over an hour and I'm ready to battle. Because if y'all don't know, my day today, I'm not trying to be live for too long today, to be honest. Maybe a few hours at most. Because this afternoon and then this evening, I need to be big video editing. So I'm like... We did as much preparation as I care about. Let's play the game. Now, okay. I do admit, the music choice in this game might be like the coolest part of the game for me a little bit. I love when all of the variety of all of the different games. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Like, I was listening to Shady Penguin's stream a little bit, and he was listening to Gold Silver music, and I'm like, I don't know what it was about, like, the chip tune, like, the Bit Crush music, like, but with the 3D sprites and playing something like that in 2026, it's so different, and it's the coolest thing in the world. So, okay, here we go. My very first battle in Pokemon Champions. I'm done with the tutorials. I'm done with team prep. I want to play the game. I want to actually do this. I have a busy afternoon tonight, so like I don't want to prep all day. I want to game all day. I'm gonna get some hours in. We have a minute to choose our teams, and then we fight. We are battling someone who's not English, so I don't think this is a bot. I feel like these are real. Oh, I'm so stressed. I forgot how to Pokemon battle. Okay. Oh my God, what am I getting myself into? Do we have a lead? Honestly, fake out parting shot lead. Why not? Yeah. All right. We lead that for sure. And then. Yeah. Okay. Total. I don't know. We don't need 2 fire types though, but yeah, the Mega Charizard will probably work pretty good there, and probably Gardevoir. Yeah. I mean, that covers pretty much their whole team. I don't love the double fire, but I think that's what I wanted to do. Oh. What am I going to do against the Arcanine? We'll figure it out. That's what we'll do. All right, here we go. Double fire. Oh, God, dude, I haven't done, like, a... We've been doing the Then We Fights more often this year. I've been editing the Then We Fights more often this year. We did Pokemon Showdown viewer battles few times this year already against you guys. Like, we've done a handful of Pokemon Showdown streams actually already. Nice Intimidate. Love to see that. Swap attack drops. Dude, I feel like I'm playing Gold and Silver. Like, normally when I do these live streams, I love listening to, like, my own music, my own playlists, which is usually Nate music, Cam music, you know. But there's something about this game where I'm like, I think that I've gotta listen to the in-game soundtrack today. I love the in-game battle themes. So, okay, here's the deal. Do we parting shot on this? Yeah. Scary face. All right, they're bots. We win. Angie, 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 Angie! I hope that you're doing well. I've seen you. I'm a lurker, and I see that you're still existing, and every time that I see the name around, it makes me smile, so thank you for existing. I saw you in Rich's live stream once recently while I was lurking. Oh, God, I'm on a timer. Angie, maybe I shouldn't be... Oh, God, wait, Angie, guard of... Oh, God. I need to play the game, but also, Angie, here. I saw you in a Rich live stream where you did a backwards rainbow, and stuff like that makes me smile because I like seeing my friends be supported and deserve it. So thank you for you. Yo, what's going on? It's Daichi. Welcome to the chat, dude. Psyshock. You're good. Focus on the timer. I can't focus on anything, but what else is new? Flame charge. Yeah, wait, why am I so stressed? They clicked scary face. I don't even know if this is a real person, because who's clicking scary face on purpose? I don't need to actually be as stressy about the game as I probably need to be. I'm not... I'm not Wolfie, all right? And I'm never gonna be. I'm just the best Ryan that I can be, baby. Daichi, that is a good one. I'm gonna always be so proud of that one. Thank you for watching it. And choice scarf, Gardevoir. Yeah, that we can't go for fairy moves though. They know I'm scarfed. If they thought about it, they might not be real though. Oof, that actually hurt. And I only have fire types, so maybe I shouldn't be. Man, that choice scarf situation really bit us in the ass, didn't it, Tito? Because I can't switch to a fairy move on that. So I literally need to just swap. And if he's going to go for another ground move, we're going to swap to my Charizard. He's going to fly over the ground. That's what's up. Yes! Yeah! Oh, this game's easy, dude. I'm going to go to World Championships at this rate. Fuck it. All right, let's click Mega Evolution. This isn't really even that good of a play, but it's neutral, and I get to see the cool animation. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love the camera. Woo. Oh, when he's got Mega Drought, so my Solar Beam doesn't need to take 2 turns. What's my favorite new Mega? Fun question. I want to say Mega Darkrai from Legend ZA is like my first go-to. Mega Victory Bell I loved in my in-game playthrough. That was on my team. So I never really got to use Darkrai that much because you don't get into the DLC. So I'll answer with Mega Victory Bell. I used a lot in my in-game playthrough. How about you guys? What's your favorite new Megas? Absol Z! Oh, I do love Absol Z. So that's why I'm like... But I also didn't get to use Absol Z that much either because that's a DLC one, so... But yeah, I like the edgy Megas. So Darkrai and Absol, I loved them. Skarmory is awesome, and then they gave it a really rough ability. So he's not as cool as we thought he could be. Unfortunately. But I do love Mega Skarmory's design. I love this gold. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I'm trying to think. Huge Power Starmie is funny. I love Starmie. Starmie's Keyshawn's favorite Pokemon. So, like, I was so excited that he was going to get a Mega, but all they did was give him legs. So he's funny. But, like, he could have been so cool. So, I don't know. That one is just a meme. So yeah, I think that's my handful of my favorites. Mega Excadrill really put in the work in my Legend ZA playthrough. So that was a very reliable Mega. So that was off the cuff Ryan's top 6 favorite new Megas. Is that 6? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, Victory Bell, Darkrai, Absol, Excadrill. Yay. Okay, wait, are we already in another battle? Wait, did I even agree to this? Okay. We lead you, we bring in the Earthquake, Garchomp. Speaking of Victory Bell, he's on this team. This team is actually a lot more... Okay. The typing on this team is a little more tricky. There's a variety of... what am I going to do against like that? The Sylveon is actually mainly the thing that's making me nervous looking at this team, because I don't actually... Tito, there's no fairy coverage on this. I guess Venusaur. But now I'm nervous for that Frostlass. I'm going to need to save Incineroar for that. Venusaur, I think, is my only fairy coverage on this team. You selected Keep Battling. Dude, this game's awesome. Maybe this is like Showdown. All right, maybe I do like it. Okay, Angie, basically this game is like... I knew it wasn't going to be Pokemon Showdown, but I'm still somehow a little disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. That's like my current take on it at the moment. Do we need a parting shot on this, or are they going to stay in on a fire type? What are the vibes? All right, they're crazy. See, like, if this were the Great Ball tier, I don't think they would have stayed in on my fire type, you know? Even if they would have known that I'd click parting shot, like, what they... A good player wouldn't take that risk, you know? I feel like... I feel like I don't need to think too deep in these early battles, and I can talk to the chat a little more. Okay, so Angie, I've been lost in Pokopia lately. I've been working on the coolest project of all time ever, and it's gonna drop April 12th. That's the plan. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, I think I have not unlocked the 5th area of Pokopia yet. Yeah, I've been loving it. I shall love it. Yes. What are you thinking of it? That's my game of the year so far. Let's go. Yeah, because I'm at this point where I need to get paper in order to get it, put it into the big metal machine on the beach. You know, the one that spits out badges. That's where I'm at so far. So the next time that I play the game, my goal is I got to get garbage and then get paper. I'm at this point where, like, I want to make progress. I want to beat it. I really want to beat it soon. Ooh, that, yeah. I want to get the cool guy outfit as well. Basically, I'm like past the point now where, like, I've played a lot of it, and now I'm seeing stuff online. I'm like, oh, now I know I want to go for that. I want to go for that. I made an underground waterfall cave the other week. That's crazy. Shane Pokopia is coming out the same year as GTA 5. Or 6, or I misspoke. That is true. Well, I don't know. What if... What if Pokopia? Tito. What if? I believe. Shall be lurking in the stream. Dude, thank you. I appreciate stopping in, saying hi and checking out the stuff. And GTA 6 been coming out for years. Yeah, but I think this is the year. That's what they've been saying. Do we sleep prouder on this one? That's crazy. Why does Venusaur outspeed Frostlass? I thought Frostlass was like kind of fast. CDs for music made me relove Gen 1 music. Yeah, this is Gold and Silver, actually. Oh, wait, you're talking about Pokopia. That is also so cool. That is also so cool. I love when they... Yes. But yeah, in this game, I'm listening to Gold Silver music. And I'm doing it on purpose. Because, like, it's so cool how they call back to the older games. It's so cool. It's so cool. Because, like, I love how, like, Pokopia is basically a Kanto game. Basically, you know? Flare Blitz. All right, here it is. Wow, my sleep powder really put in the work. Good thing I clicked that. Good thing I clicked that. Made me relove Kanto again. Yes. Well, it's so much lore to it. The game is surprisingly sad. Well, for a Pokemon game. I'm trying not to spoil too much, especially because I don't really know that much either. I know what I know. Also, GG's. We did it. But yeah, like, the lore might be one of my more favorite parts about the game. I got emotional. Yes. Well, no, but yes. You're getting me excited to want to play it soon. Angie, I kind of want to see pictures of the water cave now. A little bit. I found an opponent. All right, guys, we're going to battle Nick. Square up. Azumarill, Palafin, Charizard, Gengar. I feel like he's going to lead Palafin if he were, right? I lead Incineroar anyways because I'm just going to fake out Parting Shot, do my thing. But besides that, I like the diversity on this team. Wow, we have no water types. That's fine. Gardevoir. No, I don't need Gardevoir. It might be another Venusaur. Maybe we need Gardevoir for the Gengar. I have Incineroar with the Dark move for Gengar. Like, that might work. Is my Milotic not water? It's pure water. Oh, yeah, I do. You know what it is? I'm looking at Charizard and Venusaur, and I'm like, well, we don't have Blastoise on our team. So my brain is like, we don't have any water. Because I'm like looking at the I can't. Why am I a streamer? I don't know what I'm all. We only have 10 seconds. Chat, who do we bring? I don't know. The answer is Venusaur because we need an answer for the Azumarill, right? You guys remember when I entered that charity tournament in Scarlet and Violet? That was, I remember for that in-game tournament, I had to minimize the chat. I wasn't allowed to look at you guys during those tournament battles. We might want to start doing that a little more often on this channel. I have you on in the background while trying to think teams that you talked about Gengar. I don't have an answer for that. Thanks. Let's go. Dude, that's how I felt earlier today. I was listening to Shady Penguin's stream in the background. Kind of like background noise. And hearing him talk about the game kind of helped me think about the game. It's interesting how that works, right? The difference is he's really good and I'm trying my best. How are you doing? I'll send you a video, Rye. Yes! Do you prefer Discord or Twitter? Even I don't use Twitter anymore. Anywhere. The answer is big yes. Just anywhere, and I'll yes. Send out Venusaur on this. Why did I send out Venusaur on this? I guess Milotic was never going to be the answer. Yo, Ducko, how are we? How are you? How are we doing? I love that they changed that. Oh, it's mostly ineffective. Wait, so what's the difference between mostly ineffective and then not very effective? Sludge Bomb times 4? Is that what that means? Did they give new text for times 4? Whoa. The lighting on the floor. Look at the lighting and the colors. Oh my god, we have 10 seconds. What am I doing? Why does Gengar get Icy Wind? Huh. Yeah, they changed things. I know, right? They didn't have colorful lights on the floor in Scarlet and Violet. This is the coolest game ever. Why is his timer bigger than my timer? Y'all see that? Mine's 5:52, his 6:36. Casey, I tried. I'm sorry, Angie. Oh god, I'm Sludge Wave. What was the question? I'll send it on Instagram. Thank you. I will. Yes. Instagram is a thumbs up on. Thank you. Sleep is 1/3 chance to wake up. Yeah, they changed status a lot. Para is now 25%. Oh, 12.5. Stunned down from 25%. If I spread misinformation with my words, I'm so sorry. I tried my best to research this game before playing the game, but now I'm in the game. So we're just going to send out Incineroar because it's dark. Why did I get overwhelmed playing every video game ever? This is like, I can't even boot up Pokopia without getting overwhelmed.
Angie, I know you know what I mean. There. He lives on 1. He has sturdy. No, he has focus sash. I thought. Probably because you hadn't before. What have I not before? Oh no. Ah! Ah! Miss! No! Well. Oh. That was fun. That was like a play. I got hit with a when Incineroar dies, he just falls on the ground. Wait, I love that. Wait, I love that. Okay, so here's the deal. They still have Palafin, and we don't know their third Pokemon. If they send out Palafin now, I would love to be able to leave Stormwind on that. Because if I send out my Milotic, and they send out Palafin, then we're just going to be, like... Yes! So wait. Yeah, Angie, thank you. I promise I'm going to... Yeah, me too. But... Also. No, it's not even... Ah! Okay, wait. Venusaur's death animation was so cute, too. He also flops on the ground, but he just like a little belly thing. That's so cute. Anyway, yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do in this battle. I don't use Twitter anymore, so that's on me. No, but that's also so valid, and I get that. Basically, I think the general rule of thumb is try your best until Ryan gets a hold, until you get a hold of Ryan. We'll make it happen. Ryan's trying his best, and then everybody tries their best. And I'm trying my best in the battle, and I don't know what to do because everything is not very effective. So I get burn. Come on, no! I can't believe I'm gonna lose in the Pokeball tier. No, wait, we're not manifesting that. Okay, burn. No! Leftovers. You're fine. Me too. Oh, wait. Anyway, Angie, more stuff that I wanted to talk to you about. Because you're Angie. Okay, so. Dude, this Zen Headbutt's gonna kill me. Ah! Burn. The crit was nice, though. All right, no complaints. The leftovers will give me a little more HP. And it's like, depending what their last Mon is, I am really not sure if we win this exchange, but I can always recover back up to full. But I don't think that they can, right? So, recover this turn? Yeah, I think we can stall all the way back. And it's so funny, because I think that the point of Pokemon Champions was to prevent stall. Look at us. We broke the rules already. Now we're in the yellows. Yeah, next turn we might want to go for another recover. Anyway, Angie, BTS is going to be a guest on Hot Ones tomorrow, Thursday. And I'm very excited to watch that. Yeah, the burn! Let's go. I saw. Yeah, Angie was the first person that I thought of immediately when they announced that. So I'm just like, yes. I think that's going to be like one of the biggest interviews of all time. Or at least it's going to be really, really big tomorrow. I'm very excited to check it out. I'm so excited. Same. Yes. Okay, so... do I protect? Because the burn ship isn't... he's going to outspeed me here, no matter what. But the burn ship isn't going to kill. I could try to double protect, and that'd be funny. Or I could... I think I take a hit, I recover, and then I protect next turn. Zen... oh, yeah, also his, because he's burned, his attack stat is dropped. Normally, these are things where I'm, like, subconsciously, like, yeah, I know that, you know? But now that we're in a brand new game, everything's, like, a little bit different. I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, why did Zen Headbutt do a little bit less damage? Oh, right, it's because he's burned. I'm like, 1%. Bro has sturdy. That was all natural. No focus sash. That was just natural, fake sturdy. So, okay, anyway, I believe we did a good job here of getting down to 1 Pokemon each. I think we win against a fire type. We learned in the tutorial that you want to use your type effectiveness to your advantage. Don't click Ice Beam. Oh, gosh. Oh, maybe we should have clicked Ice Beam. It's so free. I don't know about that, Tito. He's a dragon now. Didn't see that coming. Swords Dance. All right, it's so free. He's throwing! Wow. You know, for a neutral hit, that actually still did a lot more than I thought that it would. Anyway, today I'm drinking coffee. I also was drinking a can of Coke, but that's empty now. It was basically empty at the beginning of the stream. But I thought that... What?! I'm sorry, wait. 1 Swords Dance? One Swords Dance? I lose points? Wait, why did I... Okay, I shouldn't react at losing points when you lose in a ranked battle. Sorry. Pokemon Unite trained me to think that I'm never going to D-rank ever. Charizard X is crazy times 2 attack. Okay, Tough Claws makes more sense. But I'm like, I'm like Stab, Dragon. So that's neutral on Milotic. Man, just 1 Swords Dance got the 1-hit KO on Milotic. I always thought Milotic was thicker than that. For a neutral hit, I thought that would take it. The only common thing this game has with Unite is the bots. Hey, there's microtransactions. Despite both being Pokemon games, they weren't developed by the Pokemon Company. That's pretty crazy. Whoa! All right, here we go. So anyway, as I was saying, today I'm drinking coffee on today's live stream because I thought that coffee would help me wake up being more excited. Not that I need more energy. I'm actually pretty happy to be playing a new Pokemon game today. Especially, like, in Michigan. Yeah, actually, I'm in Michigan right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not Georgia. So that maybe also might be another reason why I'm a little more, like, perky than normal. And then I'm like, the coffee also helps. I thought it would help me focus more on today's stream. It might be making me, like, chatty more. I'm more yappy. But, like, that also might be, like, good, though. I'm like, you know, if I think through my decisions. So we only have 56 seconds, so let's actually... Okay, fuck. We lead Incineroar easy all day, any day. All right, we at least know what to do there. King Gambit's terrifying for me. I want Milotic for the Altaria for sure. Hawlucha, Victory Bell. Yeah, like, Milotic is really good. Milotic could be good for the Arcanine. I kind of like Earthquake Garchomp against this team. I think that's good. I'm a little bit nervous for Victory Bell, admittedly. Victory Bell is the only mon that I'm, like, not sure what I would do if they bring it. Like, I know I have Ice on Milotic for it, but also it might be perfect for Milotic. I mean, I also have Fire Incineroar, so I guess I'm prepared. It's just, I would prefer maybe Charizard or Gardevoir for that Victory Bell, but I think I'm good with what I have. You're doing solo? Yes, sir. How we doing, London? MC Lewis London. What would you like me to call you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yo, let's go. The background had me questioning. Yeah. So I'm in Detroit right now because I'm going to be going to 3 Nate Wants to Battle concerts. Saturday in Cleveland, Sunday in Kalamazoo, and the next Wednesday in Chicago. And I'm so excited. So I'm making like a fun little spring trip out of it. And a new Pokemon comes out today. New Pokemon game. I'm working on a couple of videos as well. Like, it's just a really exciting April that Ryan's about to have. So, bro stayed in on a fire type. Spikes! Alright. Well, we don't have Rapid Spin for that. Didn't bring Defog for that. Anyway, Daichi weed, but probably not. Probably not. Frank did help me out a lot on the Then We Fight that'll drop on Sunday, though. The video's not with Frank, but he actually helped me a lot in, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff, so I'm gonna put his name in the credits. But, besides that, Dylan's doing a Soul Link with Rich. Actually, I don't think it's a Soul Link. It's some kind of Pokemon playthrough, and it's with Rich, and it's really cool. Anime Boston? What? Last Friday, and it was fun? Yes! What'd you guys do? Did you get anything cool or see anything cool? Do I outspeed King Gambit? Yeah. All right. Well, that's nice. I'm excited for the Then We Fight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of the work still gets put into those, so I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a really good one. Alongside that, I'm still editing on the Shady Penguin channel right now, too, so I don't know, there's always stuff. He is using Halucha, and I am not a fan of that. What? Did you at the concert on Saturday? Oh my gosh, dude! How was the show? I'm so happy that I got to say hi and thank you. I hope that you had the best, coolest time at the show. I loved it. Also, we have 30 seconds to make a choice. What are we doing here? We're gonna send out Milotic. That's what we're gonna do. It was great. I was so excited for the show and honestly for seeing you. Dude, you're gonna make my day. that made my day. Thank you for that, dude. And I'm so glad that you had a great time at the show. Let me tell you, I also had such a great time just being there, being surrounded in that environment by everybody, and because I got to talk with a good amount of people at that concert and hear people's stories about their stories about Cam's music or Nate's music, and I'm like, I was smiling the whole time. I don't know what it was about that. Just the feelings and the energy in that room, and everybody felt something special that day. So I'm really glad that you had a great time. I seriously am. Yeah, good vibes all around. For real! I'm going to be going to their next concert in Cleveland this Saturday. And I'm so stoked for it. I'm going to need to wear a jacket. It's going to be cold. That's the part that bums me out more than anything. Is like, Atlanta was nice. The weather was warm. Oh, man. Further confirming that Rybri is amazing. I'm further confirming that Angie is amazing. Fun, don't get out of Georgia much. Yeah, that's what's exciting for me as well, is I'm making like a little trip out of this myself. This is really exciting. I feel like I'm like going out in the world. I'm like talking to people and doing things and seeing cool music. I'm like, ah! And every venue is like a little bit different. I don't know, it's very, very unique. Yeah, what I'm going to be doing as well, I've been wanting to like share this a little bit, so I'm glad to be talking about it. I'm working on like a little video, nothing too crazy, but just like a little like advertisement type of video, promo video. That's what they're called, promo videos. I can't think of words. I'm so excited today. But I'm working on like a little promo video for the Nate Wants to Battle Cam Study tour. So I'm going to be attending the show in Cleveland on Saturday to get more footage for that. But then I'm trying to drop it like right away so I can still kind of get the word out there that I'm going to be at a few more shows afterwards. And so, I don't, after attending that Atlanta event, talking with people and like, I'm like, I'm very, very excited about, like, working on this next vlog and, like, because I kind of want it to be, like, a little bit like a vlog situation, sharing my experience with the concerts and stuff, because, man, I already have so much to talk about. They were such a special experience. I'm very, very fortunate to do it, and I'm, sorry. I need to play the game. I need to play the game. I need to play the game. Y'all got me talking about things that I'm excited about. You can't be doing this. I don't even know who I brought. I just lead Incineroar because he has Parting Shot and Fake Out. Then I click buttons. That's what I think the timer on his download needs to be bigger. No! Oh, actually, that's okay. I thought that was going to do way more damage because it was water on fire. Oh. Tito, do you get, like, whiplash whenever you hang out in a Purple Fire Gabe live stream? You know, like a Radical Red player who's good, and then you switch over to Pokemon Champions with Ryan. It's like, can bro stop talking? What's this Parting Shot do? It drops their stats and then it switches out. So it's like U-turn, but it doesn't do damage. It just messes with their stats really well. So anyway, we have Venusaur, we have Charizard. We didn't really pick them on purpose, but here we are. I literally don't know who's better. Tito, who do we think is better here, Venusaur or Charizard? Because, like, Dragonite's going to be super effective on Venusaur, but Charizard doesn't have anything for Dragonite. Hypothetically, I maybe should have stayed in and throat chopped. Well, I'm not sending out my grass type against a flying type, so we gotta go Charizard. I get whiplash when I switch between you and Shady. Casey, I was listening to Shady's stream this morning and while I was setting up today's stream. Because I like listening to him like background noise, and he's really good at explaining the game, and I don't do that. But, but I kind of felt like following along his thought process helped me like understand things better. Now I'm stressed. Okay, we're gonna Mega Evolve, and I guess just Overheat, right? We're in the sun in a moment because of the drought, and it's Stab. It's still not very effective, but like it's something. Potential burn? There is a potential for a burn. That is very possible. Overheat. 30. So what is that? That's like a... It's got Forco. Draco Meteor. We resist? No. I thought fire resist dragon. Am I crazy? Don't answer that question. But now their special attack is dropped. Is there a way that I can see that info? In Scarlet and Violet, if you hit, like, Y, or is it minus? No. How do I see, like, their stats? Yes! Got it. It's X, and then hit R. So I know that they're -2 special attack. I love that the numbers are on there, too. So it's times 0.5. Thank you. That's good. That might be, like, my favorite thing in this game so far. E-speed. Yeah. Uh-oh. You're -2 as well? I forgot about that part. Because Overheat does that. Overheat's been doing that. But I'm still in the sun. I'm still in the sun. Can't take that away from me. Okay, -4 now. Got it. And all my moves are special. So if I switch, someone has to take a hit. It might just be another E-speed. I mean, do I need to preserve Charizard at 2% or 2 HP? Like, really? I might just hit another Overheat, right? I might as well. I don't know what else I thought was going to happen. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, we just go Throat Chop on this. Actually, we could fake out Throat Chop, but that's get Venusaur out for the speed boost. Well, I dropped his attack now for the extreme speed. That actually might be really good. So anyway, the coffee I'm drinking, it is mocha with extra cream, so it's like actually like really, really coffee. Not iced coffee, it's warm. I'm actually drinking it like in this like cup that like contains the temperature in the lid, so it's really fun. Anyway, Incineroar the Sleepy. I don't know what that's from, admittedly. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so now we got the Palafin here, but that's fine because I have Venusaur in the back. He still has another Mon, right? How do I see their whole team? Oh, gosh, I need to, like, learn this game. We don't know what their third Pokemon is. This is tricky. This is tricky. Like, I kind of want to go Parting Shot on this now. Why did I do that? Oh, no. To be fair, I didn't even team build in this one. I think I just... My guess would be Arctuludon. It's a good guess. How good is Champions? Can you catch Pokemon in this game? You can obtain rental Pokemon in this game. Yes. You can't really catch them. It's not like a Pokemon game like that. It's more like a battle game. I like it. Now that I'm playing it, like, I'm having fun. I am having a good time in today's stream. There's definitely criticisms about this game, but also, if I'm having fun, I guess that's the point. Chat, you're so right. It was Arctuludon the whole time. Uh-oh. And I have special attack drop. I don't know if we're winning this one. I admittedly am not quite sure if we're going to win this one. Hey, Big Brain, trying our best, babe. I don't have any competitively viable Pokemon in my home, so not sure I'd play this over Showdown anytime soon. I know, right? I knew that this wasn't going to be Pokemon Showdown, yet I'm still a little disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. Like, you need to be able to prepare a competitive team elsewhere in order to really do much in this game. Like, this game was built on the premise that you need to do other stuff, right? Because the rental Pokemon, you're probably not going to climb to Master Ball tier with the rental Pokemon, I'd imagine, right? I think Shady Penguin's doing the homeless challenge. Yes, my goat is washed. Our goat is homeless. You hate to see it. But he will prevail because I do believe. I think all that I can really do is sleep powder and... I guess I wasn't thinking about Leaf Storm lowering my special attack when I did that against the Palafin earlier. I mean, I probably could have also gotten the kill with Sludge Bomb, admittedly. But yeah, it's interesting. I think I'm noticing in today's stream, I'm making decisions without necessarily thinking about a broader impact. That's like the worst phrase of all time. Like, wait a second, that's like... I'm talking about in-game. But, like... I'm doing things like Leaf Storm, then I have lower special attack next time. Or, like, I didn't necessarily remember that my Charizard had a lowered special attack in the last battle because I went for Overheat. Stuff like that. At least you're somewhat bulky. That is very true. I was somewhat bulky. At one point I was, but no longer am I. Man, this game's sick. I love this. Ooh. No, you know what it is, though? I'm losing, but, like, I'm not getting, like... I'm having fun, though, right? Like, I'm having a good time even though I'm losing. Horrible timing. Not our best moment. Not our shining Master Ball tier moment, that's for sure. I gotta keep shutting the window in this room. Casey. What are the vibes? All right, Steelix. Dude, I am enjoying the variety, at least. I'm enjoying the variety. To be fair, you're only losing because you're getting distracted. My classic, my own worst enemy. Truly, truly, truly. There's something about it where I'm like, this is pretty on brand, isn't it? I haven't done like a VGC-esque stream in such a long time, and I'm like, yeah, this is what it's always been. This are the vibes. Ah! What do we do? I mean, we lead Incineroar no matter what. That is a non-negotiable. I think Milotic is good because there's a lot of fire. Steelix, we could ice the Hawlucha, ice the Hydreigon, ice the... Yeah, actually... Okay. And then, like, Garchomp could be nice. Charizard... I don't do fire types, though. I think Garchomp, because I want more ground coverage. Alright. This is so stressful, dude. Like, I can't. I'm such an overwhelmed gamer. I can't play a video game without flustering myself. Pokopia is supposed to be the coziest game of all time. I boot it up and I, like, have a panic attack. I didn't even put a timer in Pokopia. Anyway, so, okay. I need to, okay, we're gonna lock in now. Chat, lock in. Cool. Fake out. Nice. Meme review. Sorry. Okay. So, I'm not gonna parting shot here, because well, we ate that. He's gonna take recoil. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh. See, I hate this. This isn't even the first time that this has happened in the stream already. Like, this happened a couple times where bro lives on 1%. All natural. No focus sash, no focus band, no sturdy. I'm like, what do I do on this? Because he's going to hit me with a wild charge, so I guess I just have to take a hit no matter what. And I'm wondering if there's... I mean... I don't know. Yeah, we made this more bulky. I'm not... I guess we just... Throw jump. T-Bolt, yeah. Then we just have to take it. That's what I mean. I'm like, that's such a bummer that he outspeeds... And, oh, that's why you said we built in bulky. I don't even know if we would outspeed it if we weren't bulky. If we invested in speed, Incineroar is still not known for being a fast cat, so... Alright, anyway, we got Hydreigon here. We should outspeed. Well... Oh, I got predicted. Oh, wow. Oh. Man, that was like a good play. So now he knows that I'm going to hard swap, right? Into probably a dragon type, and he might click a dragon move on me. So I go Milotic because I can go for Ice Beam on that. And I can take a dragon move on Switch because I'm thick. That's another choice. Okay. Double taunt. That's a choice. But either way, we Ice Beam on that. Lash out. What the hell is that? Just dark move? Physical dark move? Does it have any secondary effects? I don't know if I know what that does. Freeze. Nope. The double taunt was so good. Well, in my mind, I'm like, why wouldn't you go for a dragon move? You know I'm gonna switch. You know I have Garchomp. Well, I guess maybe he doesn't know I have Garchomp. He might not know I have Garchomp, so okay. No, either way, the double taunt was crazy, right? I just realized none of the Gen 7 starters are really fast. No, they're pretty slow. Decidueye hasn't been fast. Primarina is more bulky. Yeah, Incineroar, base 50 speed. I don't know if anybody is running a timid Incineroar. Check me out. I know that timid's the speed nature. I'm learning. I edit for Shady Penguin. I'm learning. Skull. Is this Mega Steelix? No. Ooh, one hit KO. My MMR is rising. That is kind of one thing I'm a little nervous about here is, like, I don't want to lose too often. I don't want this game thinking I'm bad. If I have a bad MMR, it's over. That's my reputation on the ladder. Can't be going against bots. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened in Shady's live stream, is because he's doing the homeless challenge. He's, like, losing more often than he probably should be. So I think he might just be trashing his MMR on his game early. Because they're going to think he's bad. And then there's like, oh, we got to pair him up with beginners. Because actually, in his live stream, that was something he was hyped on. He was like, yeah, we just beat that 7-year-old. I'm like, you're a dad. Why are you proud of this? It is Wednesday afternoon at 1 p.m. It's like, father, please. I love Shady. I'm just gonna say that out loud, man, while I have a moment on my channel in today's Pokemon Champions live streams. I'm so happy and honored to be around on the Shady Penguin project lately. The Fenway fights have been a good time. Because they're calling the bot 7 or 8-year-olds. But what if they really are 7 or 8-year-olds? I'm like, what? Anyway, we're battling a team of all shiny Pokemon. Chat, we gotta focus up. I'm gonna say that every time we got a team build. It's like, all right, chat, we gotta focus up. We gotta lock in. All right? We're not battling a 7-year-old right now. That's a team of full-odds shinies, all 6 of them. I expect them to lead Glamora, and I'm gonna hate that. I don't know really what to do, because Glamora... Does Glamora get Levitate? I don't think it does. So we lead Garchomp ground. We're gonna bring... Oh, this is like the craziest team. I don't really know how to plan for this. I ain't even gonna lie. My brain wants to do that, but I know I'm not sure really what to do against this. Yeah. No! Hey, how does Ice Beam do against Corviknight? I'm nervous. Tinkaton. Alright. Didn't we lead Garchomp? Alright. Hey, check that out. So they might click Fairy, but I can click Ground. Do I outspeed? How's the climb going? I'm overwhelmed always. I'm yapping, and it's so hard to focus. When I do lock in, I play, like, decent. Most of the time, I'm having a good conversation with the chat. It's another Ryan live stream where lots of yaps, lots of banters, big bets, all right? But we're gonna banter our way to Master Ball. Fuck, we have 14 seconds. Shard, you can't get me off topic. So question, yes, I do outspeed Tinkaton. Do I just... All right. Why'd they stay in? Let's go. See, if they were good, they should have known I would click Ground, right? My brain was expecting maybe a Focus Sash if they would have stayed in on a Garchomp. My brain was expecting a Switch if they were going to stay in and a... Like... I don't know how bro didn't think I was going to click a Ground move. But, like, if he would have lived on one and then hit me with a Play Rough, you know, that could have been crazy. Whoa! Whoa! Full odds! Charlotte, this game is crazy. Charlotte, all right, my genuine opinion on this is, like, I knew that this wasn't gonna be Pokemon Showdown, but I'm still somehow disappointed that it's not Pokemon Showdown. Like, I think I'm having fun for what it is. But it's something different. It's not Pokemon Showdown, and I need to get that out of my brain. That's what's rough. But it's also tough because it's like, you know, we're still kind of in the beginner battles, Pokeball tier battles. So I keep yapping. I'm so unfocused, but this is so fun. What do you... Wait, Rotom totally has Levitate, right? We Dragon Claw. Yo! Quick Claw Pop! Quick Claw Pop! Quick Claw Pop! Man, I love when that happens. That fucking feels good. That's a dopamine hit, baby. Chat, there was one time that I did a Zenway fight with Tobin. Rest in peace, I miss him. I love that guy. But, yeah, and I just brought a ton of Quick Claws. It was so fun. It was genuinely such a good time. So here's the deal. I'm like not really attached to this Garchomp anymore. So let's just keep Dragon Clawing even though I'm burned. Like, what's he gonna do? Poltergeist, like the Pokemon. Wait, I got attacked by my own Quick Claw. Ah! Charlotte, this game's so silly. That's like another. That's my opinion. That's my outtake here. So far, this game's silly. What's your opinion? How do you feel on this, Char? Because I've been kind of seeing you climb. We were like talking in chats. I've been seeing you in the chats. Ultra 4 on solo. Wow. My overwhelmed brain cannot handle doubles right now. My overwhelmed brain can barely handle singles. Dude, I'm loving it. Let's go. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm so nervous though. I'm like, man, I want to love it, but I'm very nervous. Like, it's gonna be a phase. I don't see a reason why we're gonna, you know, do this for Then We Fight instead of Scarlet and Violet still, in my opinion. Because that's actually what Shady Penguin... Why am I calling him by his full username today, as if y'all don't know who it is? Anyway, because I'm not going to call him Jonathan. That'd be a little weird, so... Anyway. I talk way too much. I need to shut up and stop talking. What was I even about to say? I just distracted myself and went on a tangent and I forgot what I was gonna say. Yo, Cameron, what's up, my dude? This is such a funny, goofy, silly stream. Oh, yeah. Shady said that his next couple of Then We Fights, because he was kind of talking about that. Somebody in his chat asked him, are Then We Fights gonna be on Pokemon Champions now? And he said, I mean, can stick to Scarlet Violet at the moment. And I think the biggest reason for that, admittedly, is because of 6v6 singles. You know? Because with Champions, there's a limited pool of Pokemon. That's fine. It's questionable why the elemental monkeys are here, but, like, I can deal with a limited pool of Pokemon. The limited items is a choice. You know? And then no 6v6 singles. So those three things in combination, I'm not sure if this game lends itself to Then We Fights yet. And that's such a bummer. They brought back the monkeys? Yeah, they put Simisage, like, in one of the cutscenes already in this game. And I'm like, why is he here? Anyway, I'm doing that cool thing I do where I talk during the team selection instead of thinking about the team selection. Aloha, Unison. What's up, my dude? All right, we're going to lead Incineroar. I have no electric coverage for that Gyarados, so that's fun for me. We could Gardevoir. That's neat. And then, I mean, we can do, I don't know what. That was a panic Garchomp. What's he going to do? He can Earthquake that Lucario. I can't believe I just did a panic Garchomp like that. Charlotte, what kind of team are you working with right now? We did a pretty good job team building before this game, and then we learned that Ursaluna is illegal, so couldn't get him through the door. So I'm kind of just trying my best with what we still have, and the team is still intact. I feel like my team is pretty dang good for what this game needs to be. All right, here we go. We're gonna go for the throat chop. Yeah, they stay in. Uh-oh. Galarian Slowbro doesn't get like Surf or something, right? Focus Blast. Oof. Oh, but we take it. Half the items that Ryan wanted weren't in the game. Nah. But at least Frank got his Focus Band. Oh, that's gonna be like one of my favorite bits. I'm just like, at least Frank got his Focus Band. Like, why isn't the Life Orb in this game, but they have the Oran Berry? Char, make it make sense. Bulk City, baby! I'm so happy that Tito's paying more attention to the battle than I am. So, okay, here's the deal. We didn't bring anything for Water Flying Gyarados. There's a chance it might be Water Dark Gyarados, and if that's true, we can Moonblast it. But I'm not going to switch. I'm not going to hard swap into Gardevoir on that. Honestly, we can... Actually... That Gyarados is probably going to have Ice Beam, and I'm not trying to get hit by an Ice Beam on Garchomp. Literally, he kind of has an answer for everything on the team. I just know I can't stay in for sure. I'm curious how Throat Chop will do, but I'm going to take Parting Shot and just drop his stats. That's probably the safest play. He is Water Dart. He's like Lysander from X and Y. I need to assume that most things will outspeed Incineroar, huh? He's only got 50 base speed. But I prefer Water Dark Gyarados instead of Water Flying Gyarados. So, here we go. We broke the mold. Cool. Why do we have both Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast? I don't need them both. At least Dazzling Gleam hits both targets if it were a double battle situation, but I don't think I need both those moves. That might be better if I had something else. Oh, wait, Charlotte. Good luck on your grind and keep us updated and posted, please. I would love more updates. Also, sorry I didn't read your messages because I'm trying to focus on 70 things at the same time and then the game. But your chat said, nah, man, all of our starters are champions and then we fight to play it in champions. 6v6 singles, I'm telling you. I don't know if the 3v3 single situation is going to lend itself to this. I guess you can do like best 3 out of 3, or, you know, but I'm like, Anyway. I think I get the kill. Nice. Big crit. That's what you asked for? I didn't ask for this. I asked for Showdown. HD. Give me this. Uh-oh. Oh. That's why they were chill with letting their Gardevoir or the Gyarados die, is because they knew that they had this still. I mean, I could protect. This might be Mega Gardevoir, honestly. I mean, I might as well just Earthquake here, right? The move's power is doubled if the user couldn't act or its move missed or failed the previous round. Hey, if I go Protect and then... Wait! If I go Dragon Claw, then Stomping Tantrum, would Stomping Tantrum do more damage? Is that a bold play? Is that a really bold play? No way! I pop off when I see that Quick Claw. Alright, so that doesn't affect. Oh no. Moonblast. Alright, we just have to live this. That didn't happen. Yes, but you're asking to be hit by a fairy move. I know, I just really needed to live that. You don't. Darn. Not even on 1% with a low roll. Oh. So sorry. Thanks, Cameron. That's so funny, man. Do you want to listen to different music? I love the gold silver music, but I guess we've done a lot of battles with it now. We can just randomize it. That might be fun. We randomized our music in Pokemon Champions. Now here comes the hackers. Yeah. Oh boy. We gotta check for legality. Okay. Hypothetically, if I were to hack my team, what would you think I should do, chat? What if I take suggestions? Would that be unethical? I'm not allowed to make these kind of jokes on the internet, but here we are. It's so funny. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Hey, I'm legal. I'm legal. Me and Tito, all of our mons are legal. If they weren't legal, they would physically not be in the game right now. I'm on my Switch too. That is something that I love about new console, new game. Everything's legit. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. And we encourage that around here right now. Anyway, I don't know what to lead with. Zero Incineroar it is. Charizard looks like it does pretty dang good. And I want Garchomp for ground. Are we cool with that? We don't have an answer for Sylveon. I hate that. I hate that. Maybe we don't bring Incineroar. I know that's insane. But what if we do this? We have answers. The Frostlass, we're gonna need the Charizard, that Frostlass. This Garchomp might be fine, but like, ugh, Frostlass makes me nervous on this set now. Maybe we don't want Garchomp. I'm just gonna click OK because the team building part in this is so stressful. Yo, check out his yellow outfit. See, that's what I mean. I'm like, man, I want a cool outfit. I want to look cool. Uh-oh. Literally caught these guys myself. No jetting whatsoever. See, Tito is the best. Thank you for being my guy to validate this. So here's the deal. We need to... This is why I brought Venusaur, is for that Sylveon, by the way. I mean, Sylveon's probably not going to have anything for me, right? I don't know if Overheat would get the kill. But my stats are going to be dropped if I do that. So maybe I Heat Wave. Because I'm going to be in the sun. Let's try it. Yo, Cameron. I'll be around, bro. But if I don't catch you again today, I'm going to back at you. And, yeah, we'll do what we can to keep streaming Pokemon Champions this week. Because, you know, new game hype. It's fun to stream the new game right now this week. But, at the moment, the plan is to prioritize the video work. And we're going to drop a new video on April 12th. I'm very excited to share that with you guys. So, yeah. The next, for sure, live stream will be Monday for MOBA Monday. So I'm excited to see you around, Cameron. Thank you for stopping by and hanging. And this Heat Wave. They stayed in there crazy. It won't. Sylveon is specifically... Well, yeah, but I didn't think the Overheat was going to one-hit KO either. I was not trying to drop my special attack. So I'm just like, you know, I guess Heat Wave is fine there. Now I don't care. You know what? Let's just get reckless. That might be a mistake, but now I have 3-1 lead on him now. So, like, even if I drop my special attack and his third Pokemon is something that needs to be hit by a fire move, like, now I have a lot of breathing room to play the revolving door switch game. Speaking of Pokemon that would die to fire types, good thing I dropped my special attack. Honestly, I'm fine. I'm going to win this battle no matter what. I'm confident. Let's just stay in Overheat with -2. Fuck it. What are they going to do? That was -2 special attack. Can you believe it? That's the play? Look at us learning. At this rate, should I enter another regionals? Yo, Surf and Raichu. As Pokemon Champions, I've been experimenting with the new Mega Evolution. You know what? I'm having fun now that we're doing the battles. I was, like, getting really annoyed with the team building aspect of this. It was, like, partially, like, the menus are, like, kind of overwhelming. And if I learn more about the game, I'm sure the menus will be nicer. But, like, you know, there's very questionable decisions on what they cut from the game and what they kept in the game and stuff. It's like... But actually doing the battles is fun. Like, I like the battles. We need to do a Fighting Fans one. I agree. I would love to do versus viewers soon. Today is definitely like a day one, let's see what this is all about type vibe. But, like, yeah, no. Because think about it. We did Pokemon Showdown versus viewers all the time. This could be like that. Casey. Oh, my God, look. Patters is online on Pokemon Champions. I love him. I love that guy. No, but Patters is running a snow team on his Pokemon Champions. That's really sick. And I love that I'm on the Switch, so I get to see when all my friends go live with the same game that I'm playing. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing that thing again where I'm talking during the team building instead of doing the team building. There's a lot of ice. Ice rock Avalug is something. I don't know. Honestly, the double fire doesn't even seem like that bad of a play. And then Garchomp for ground coverage. I mean, well, wait, no, I have Solar Beam on Charizard if I need that for the Palafin. That's a little risky, but that might be my best play. I still like the double fire plus the ground with the Garchomp for the, okay. I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, Casey, this game's gonna be out on mobile in June, allegedly, is gonna be, mobile. So, like, anybody could play this. We're doing a vertical live stream right now. So, like, I know y'all got phones. Look at the menu in this game. Look at the fight circle and the Pokemon circle. That was meant to be tapped on with an iPhone, right? So it's really, really cool. It's really, really cool. Anybody can play. So I think that, like, viewers' streams would be perfect for a game like this. Anyway, my Squeak. I like your username. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Palafin's gonna outspeed Incineroar for sure. He's probably gonna go for flip turn. So we're gonna do that. For people in the stream, how are we doing this fine afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone? It is the afternoon for me, almost 4 o'clock. Doing pretty good. Fun game. I'm enjoying it. How are you? Charizard, Venusaur, Incineroar. I did Garchomp, no Venusaur. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay. This might be Mega Delphox, which would be my very first time ever battling Mega Delphox, which would be fun. I'm still going to assume it's Fire Psychic, and I don't think that it has Levitate, right? Doesn't it have something else? It has Levitate? Fuck! Alright, in my defense, I didn't know it got Levitate. Yo, Hoodlum Callum is playing Pokemon Champions. I love being friends with PokeTubers on my Switch, and then I see them play Pokemon games online. Oh, it makes me feel cool. I don't know. Just... Anyway. So he outspeeds. He's gonna go for, I think I just sacked Garchomp. It's okay. Yo! I just pop off on that Quick Claw, man. Let's go! It's like a 30% chance. Who would ever bring Quick Claw to a regionals? You just don't do that. You just don't do that. Why is it in the game? I don't know, but it's so funny. Mega Delphox looks sick. Yeah, this is my first time ever battling one. I battled, you know, we saw it a lot in Legends EA, of course, but this is the first time seeing it in a regular Pokemon battle, and I love it. What game are we playing? This is called Pokemon Champions. It just came out today. It's Fire Psychic. Wow. Fire Psychic with Levitate. They thought of everything. It's official. Why did they give him Levitate? I'm so mad. Because I basically wasted one turn. Simply because I didn't know the ability. That's knowledge. You know, that's just one of those things where it's like Pokemon is a game of knowledge, and what you know gives you an advantage on your opponent, right? And in a brand new video game, day one, it's like, you're not gonna know. They might switch in on... I mean, that's fine. I went for a dark move. Wow, that did more than I thought. That did more than I thought. So, okay, the only other Pokemon that I have is another Fire type. Palafin outspeeds, but will it one hit? I don't know if it kills me. I know it would be super effective, but I have full health. So I think they flip turn. Okay, we do live. We do live. We're going to see their third Pokemon. I eat a citrus berry that I forgot that I had. No, it's really more like I have half health. To be immune in EQ in double battles. Yo, that's a strat. Dude, having a fire type on screen that can float over earthquakes is a strat. Yo, throat chop. Nice. Okay, makes me happy that I still have Charizard in my next back pocket that I can switch out to later. I know that Charizard can beat both of their last mons. Because I have Drought and Solar Beam for that Palafin, and then I have Throat Chop. If any, like, I'm good. I'm good. I just have to make sure to not screw this up. I mean, I just click Throat Chop again anyway. And shield. Okay. I kind of wish that they would show the name of the music at the beginning of the battle or something. I definitely recognize the song, but I couldn't really tell you what game it's from off the top of my head. Oh, we outspeed. Oh, it didn't kill. Was the last one like a high roll? Stance change. Yo, Fire Phoenix, welcome to the chat. How we doing? I'm playing the new Pokemon Champion. Day 1, the game just dropped. I'm pretty invested. Honestly, we've been going for a few hours so far, and it's like, I'm enjoying the game. How are you? So yeah, here's the deal. We need to set up the sun. We need to go for Heat Wave so we don't lower our stats. And then next turn, we can go for a grass move against the Palafin. How is Champions? Is it better than Showdown? I don't think it's fair to compare them. I want it to be Showdown. I'm being so honest. I want this to be Pokemon Showdown. But it's not. It's something different. I love the battles, but besides that, it's just not quite Pokemon Showdown. It isn't. So it's like, I guess Pokemon Showdown is better. It is. But for what this game is, it's good. It's good. I'm waiting so much for the Android or the PC version. Yeah, this game's gonna come out on mobile in June. That probably is what people have been saying. Oh, they still had Delphox? I forgot they still had Delphox. Shadow Ball. Uh-oh. That did some damage. This is resisted. No! Alright. I enjoy the percentages on the health bars. That really helps. Yo, Matination. Matinatier Studios. I like your username. Hey, we got a forfeit. See, I felt like I had to think on my feet there. I had to use my noggin in that battle. Like, I actually had to, like, think that through. Because, first of all, I don't really know if we brought the best team. Tito was saying we maybe should have brought Venusaur in that battle. We panicked a little bit. Brought some different mons. Way to think on the fly. I liked it. I liked it. We had to earn our victory. That's how you know it's a fun game. Our opponent has been found. And actually, too, something else that's really nice about this game, it's like, you get in and out of your battles quickly. You know, like, after a battle, you can boot back up another one pretty fast. I like that. I like that. What is this game, then, if it's not like Showdown? Showdown gives you so much control, so much freedom. This game is like, it's definitely an introduction for VGC, for competitive. Bro's about to be dripped out during the next session. I know, right? I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. Because, like, in this game, they're very clearly gonna control the Pokemon that you can use, the items that you can bring. Season 2 can bring brand new Pokemon, brand new items. They can tweak Pokemon, they can buff Pokemon, nerf stuff. moves, effects, statuses, secondary effects. Like, there are so many tweaks and changes that can be made from season to season, and it seems like they intend on playing the long game with this. And that's what I mean by it's more like a subscription service than Showdown is. In other news, I don't know what to do here. This team stresses me out. I don't know if I did the right choices because I was talking. I don't know. It's whenever their team has a lot of diversity, like a lot of type variety, that freaks me out so much. I'm just like, I don't know how to team build against this. I'm always going to have something that they're going to counter me with, but I can always try to counter them. Why can't they just make a Showdown? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But they want to make money. That's also part of it. And I guess that's valid. Do you think the Android version will be free? Yes. It's going to be the same game. Absolutely. There's going to be things to pay for, but you can play this for free. And they have a disclaimer right at the beginning of the game when you load it up for your first time, where they tell you that. It's pretty cool. So anyway. Do I throw shot or parting shot on this? Because they're going to go for a rock move for sure. I don't even know if Glamora outspeeds me. Swap out Stomping Tantrum. Go for Iron Head. That would be more coverage. I agree. Yeah, I think I switch on this. I think I switch. But I don't parting shot. Because does Glamora outspeed Incineroar? They're up against a fairy. True. Why am I poisoned? Oh, toxic debris. Glamora brings that. Alright, so we get hit by a power gem. That is a thing. So they did go for a rock move. I predict that for sure. But now I get to go Scald. I could recover, but I don't think I really gain that much out of that. Maybe next turn I could recover, though, and get my health back. So we're going to try that. They're stressed. They don't know what to do. They're thinking. All right, they switch. Should we just go for a free Scald on something? Hey! I wonder why they did that. Huh. They're going to go Mega Charizard Y Solar Beam, right? Do they outspeed Milotic? That's kind of... I'm noticing a lot of this is I don't quite know my speed matchups. But you know what's cool is since I've been playing through this game so far today, I'm noticing like a lot of these matchups are the same now. I'm like, after we've done a couple of battles, I'm like, oh, I know how Incineroar versus Palafin goes, you know? Stuff like that. I'm learning the matchups. But I still don't know if Charizard's faster than Milotic off the top of my head. But they're going to definitely go Sunny, Day, well, Drought, Solar Beam here. That's their plan. That's their plan. I could go Incineroar Fake Out or something on that. Or actually, I thought about Incineroar Fake Out, like, which would be nice because of priority. But, then Incineroar would have to take Solar Beam on Switch right now. I didn't want to do that, so I guess that's why I panicked and sent out Charizard. But now I'm realizing I wish I would have done this Incineroar, because Fake Out would kill. Now, Fire Phoenix. So I predicted Charizard Y because I knew he was going to go for the Solar Beam on my Water type. That was like a big predict. Pokemon Stadium 3's looking fire! Dude, for real. Didn't know they had it in them. Dude, I'm so stoked. This game has been pretty great. How are you doing today, Slater? Yeah, I didn't look at his health then. Me too. I forgot that it was 10. Well, I knew it was low, but I didn't think that he was going to die to a Fake Out. That's why I didn't. I thought it was more health than that. Either way, it was low enough for Heat Wave to kill. That was probably a speed tie situation. GG, we got a forfeit. Let's go. But yeah, that was like probably a speed tie situation. so that was a little risky. But I think he knew he was going to lose anyways, so we played it right. We rank up. We're at rank 2. Yeah, Slater, I'm liking this game. Man, I'm having fun and I'm enjoying the game. Damn it. I'm so mad. I'm a Pokemon fan. Darn it. Because the criticisms are so valid. But I'm having fun. It's a rank ladder. We're ranking up. I'm doing good. Played Champions for a couple hours last night. I had fun. Yeah, me too. I'm so mad. Anyways, this is our first Infernape that we've seen. Hisuian Samurot's cool. Luxray's, that's a choice. You know what? All right, there's a lot of variety as well. I'm seeing why they're making these decisions, right? Like, it's cool. Like, I want the freedom of Pokemon Showdown to be able to just pick anything I want and build the team and then we fight, right? But it's also, there's this part of me that's like, well, it's pretty neat that I'm looking at Luxray in front of my face right now. You know, like, if they gave us every Pokemon and every item and a in-depth team builder, you know, if this were just Showdown, like, you wouldn't see Luxray. And, I mean, that's fun. Anyway, I don't know who to bring. I'm not sure. I want Incineroar, Garchomp, and honestly, Tito, we don't have an electric type for like Gyarados coverage, which is so crazy to me. I think Venusaur actually for that Samurott isn't too bad of a decision. I mean, I'm looking at Dragonite, and I'm expecting extreme speeds and shit. It's so weird. I'm, like, looking at their Mons, and I'm kind of figuring out, you know, process of elimination, what could they bring to the table, and then how do I counterpick that? I don't know if I'm good enough to pick the right counterpicks, but I hope that I'm thinking about this correctly. I don't know. I feel like I'm learning. But Thunderbolt on Gardevoir? Well, Gardevoir has the Choice Scarf, so no matter what we click with Gardevoir, we're going to be locked into it. So it's kind of... It might be a doubles Gardevoir low-key because of the Icy Wind. Because I'm thinking, like, why do we have Choice Scarf Icy Wind? When are we ever going to lock ourselves into that? Like, ice coverage is nice, but I don't know why we would need that weak of a move. Like, even for the speed control. So yeah, Thunderbolt would be coverage, but I'm like 99% sure, Garchomp doesn't get Thunderbolt. Just that would go hard. That would go kind of hard, to be honest with you. That would go really hard. Yeah, he's totally gonna he's gonna use a water move on me, right? So I guess we do this. I'm just nervous about Gyarados having Ice Fang. I don't really want Venusaur to have to take an Ice Fang from a Gyarados. We're juking. We're vibing. We're dodging. We're weaving. Can't you have 6 Mons on the team? Not in this game. Dude, that's also like a huge complaint for me. I want 6v6 singles in this game. That's something I really wish we could still have. All right, I think we go for the Sludge Bomb. All right, they do not have Ice Fang. Genuinely, I was like, Ice Fang Gyarados would crush right there. Who died 3v3? I'm disappointed. Me too. That's what makes me nervous, is like, I don't know if this game lends itself to then we fight yet. I don't really know how we're gonna do that, but we'll find out. We'll find a way. Anyway. Why did they send out Dragonite? Are they gonna go for a flying move on me, probably? How would Throat Chop do on it? I have to take a hit for sure, no matter what here, so I think we do that. Because I can at least fake out next turn, get a little chip, and then Throat Chop. Dragonite definitely outspeeds Incineroar, so actually I need to take 2 hits, but I do Intimidate, a special Fire Blast. Huh. I was expecting flying move, I guess. What is normally Dragonite's moveset? I'm thinking like big dragon move. I'm thinking extreme speed. Just not. This isn't Scarlet Violet. Like, it's not going to be Terra normal E-speed. It's. Could scout with protect? I could have. I didn't. I should have. I didn't. Could be Hurricane. It was not. But we did fake out the Corviknight. Why would they send in a steel type? What game are they playing? What game are they playing? What does Corviknight get, chat? Flying moves? Steel moves? What are they trying to do on me? Does he get, like, a ground move? Body Slam? I think we take that. Do I just get a free Flare Blitz? What are they doing? Burn, burn, burn. I think this game's biggest downfall is flexibility with battles, to be honest. Absolutely. But that can be fixed over time. It seems like this game, they're trying to play the long game. Like, they want this game to last for 10 plus years. So, I hope they... You know, like... The game feels very limited on launch, but I guess it's not all out there yet, you know? Like, think about when this game comes out on mobile. It's going to be like a whole new game in a few months, I bet. So someone has to take a fly. I want to save Garchomp for that Dragonite. I would like to save Incineroar for that Corviknight, I guess. Venusaur ain't taking fly. Uh-oh. Honestly, I think we just take it. I don't know if we live it, but that's the choice I made. Oh, hey, we live it. Okay. But now my citrus pops. Eat it up? I guess so. And we know we outspeed. They know I outspeed too, but I don't know what they're clicking to prevent that. So, all right. I think we win. I think we win. They did a little bit too much revolving of Pokemon. Revolving door, switcheroo type deal. They can't be doing that. You take hits that way. Why didn't they have body press? Oh, body press is a fighting move. Man, we dodged Draco. Yeah, that would have made sense if they clicked body press. Because Corviknight does get that. You're so right. Oh, that's so funny. That is actually hilarious. Okay, anyway, they're trying to click Draco Meteor for sure here. Low-key. It's so weird. It's like, I feel like I'm still going to win this battle, but, like, I don't want Incineroar to have to take him. Draco Meteor. Ice Beam? That's funny. What did they think I was going to do? Why did they... I didn't even know Dragonite gets Ice Beam. What is this moveset? So what did they go for? Draco Meteor, Ice Beam... I don't think we saw Extreme Speed. I meant Body Press. Yeah, I read Body Slam and then just kept doing the battle, assuming that I was going to play against her around Body Slams, maybe. Oh, that's so funny. All right, do we take it? Ah! Bro, how are we so thick? How is Incineroar so bulky? I guess he's a wrestler. He'll be doing that. Bulk City, baby. All right, so there's the Hurricane. We totally win here for sure. But who do we send in to win? Bulk City, baby. Yeah. So Tito, is there whiplash between my streams and Gabe's? I feel like there is. Howdy? Charlotte, you just joined the stream while I'm kicking ass and taking names. Watch this. Let's bump. What? I cannot believe it. Water Dark Gyarados. Nah, he's just crazy. I know, right? What a guy. So I guess next turn I get to go for Leaf Storm. That'd be super effective. As if it matters. 18%. But... Do you get more, like, MMR points or something if you preserve the 3-0? Genuine question. Because I feel like we need to do that, right? We need to preserve the 3-0 victory. You know? Hyper Beam? What is this game? What is that animation? Bro, why is Hyper Beam like a Dragon Ball Z finisher? Why did my Quick Claw pop? That was so unnecessary. You're taking this turn to recharge. Let's go! Preserve the 3-0. Preserve the 3-0. I genuinely am not sure if preserving the 3-0 does anything. But we're on a 4-game win streak. I mean, y'all just saw how many, like, green points we just got on that, right? Sure, I feel like I'm cooking. This is the most I've ever VGC'd in my career. We should have started from day one more often. All right, here we go. All right. I bet they're leading Palafin, so I lead Venusaur. I'm just gonna dick on table, catch them on their shit. Toxapex? Did they really need to bring back Toxapex? Hold up. Like, Ursaluna didn't come back, but they decided to bring back Toxapex? Isn't the point of 3v3 singles to prevent stall? Isn't the whole point of this game to prevent stall? They shortened the battle. This is a well-paced game. Why is Toxapex here? Who let bro in the party? I'm so mad. Okay, anyway, after that vent, that's definitely Mega Emboar, right? With the trash abilities, I'm not worried about that. Venusaur's a good pick for Sylveon, of course. I think we can bring, we kind of dealt with, oh wait, Milotic would be really good for that Dragonite, I guess, and the Emboar. And for the Meowstic, do we have Dark? I mean, we have, like, Incineroar for Dark, and that would give me more fire coverage for nothing on their team. Cool. I think that's what I'm gonna bring. I'm kind of trying to think through my decision-making, but, like, I think that's what we're gonna do. If you want a free Machamp, I would love a free Machamp. Casey, yes. I'm so down. Thank you. Phoenix, how's ranked? We're cooking. I just predicted the shit out of them leading Palafin, so now I take advantage of that with Leaf Storm. Come on, you gotta admit, I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. Right? Oh. You know what I mean? If I had to pick one of my least favorite Pokemon, I mean, I wouldn't want to step on this thing at the beach. So, we do know that I am at -2 special attack at the moment. So, what's Toxapex trying to do on Venusaur right now? What's super effective on Toxapex? Because I might have nothing. I thought I'd outspeed it. Sup. Toxic Spikes, probably. I guess they went Baneful Bunker, which is fine, because that's the move where if I try to do damage on him, I'll just poison myself or something, right? Yeah, they're thinking now. They're like, oh, bro, click Sleep Powder. What do I do against that? They're thinking now. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Fair enough. Stockpile. They're gonna go for Spit Up next turn. I'm like, I feel like this is like not a threat, but like it's just a road obstacle. Like it's just annoying. Venusaur is poison type? He totally is. You are so right for that. So now we're gonna go through more Baneful Bunker. Yeah, all right. Yep. No, this is right here exactly the point of Pokemon Champions. I'm so glad that they put out a brand new competitively centered Pokemon game to just prevent that on the ladder. Nobody wants that. And then they bring back Toxapex. I say that with a Recover Milotic on my team as well. Like, I'm part of the problem. It's just that Toxapex is toxic. All right, anyway. I don't know what we're going to do against a poison water type. Ground and Psychic, I think we don't have either of that. This is kind of what's rough. I mean, I guess, like, Throat Chop is neutral, but they might... Water... Baneful Bunker is just gonna, like, do damage on me. I'm going out to Milotic because at least they can't do anything on me either. You know, because I'm also thick. I'll have Recover. Like, this is genuinely the exact matchup that I think Pokemon wanted to prevent. And listen, I know that Ice Beam is resisted, but if I get some freezes, I don't know. That did 8%. Leaf Storm is neutral. Yeah, but I had -2 special attack. So I had to switch anyway. Because see, look at him boosting all the stats. It could do some damage. I had -2 special attack. So next time I send in Venusaur, I'll go for Leaf Storm, but I gotta switch again. And I mean, they went Stockpile already, so like, if I switch in on a Spit Up, I don't know if Venusaur takes that. I mean, he might, but like, I don't know. I do have Focus Sash, but even still, I'm not sure, because he boosted his defenses. I'm not sure. We were in the weirdest stalemate. I'm not gonna stay in and let them keep doing things, though, so I guess we can... Wouldn't Skull be better because Stab? Yeah, I probably should have clicked that, but I don't know how much better that would have done. Plus the burn. Burn would be residual damage. Chip. You guys are right. Thank you. You guys are right. You guys are so right. Bah. Oh my. That is what, 18%? Can't Toxic a poison type? Oh my god. Who thought? Oh yeah, there's a brand new Pokemon that came out. Brand new Pokemon game just dropped. Let me bring Toxapex. That'll be fun. Chat, any ideas? I mean, like, maybe Throat Chop. Again, neutral. But, like, still. He has, like, leftovers. Baneful Bunker. If I hit him with a physical move on Baneful Bunker, then I'll get poisoned or something. Like, we could just spam Leaf Storm? Sleep it and then Throat Chop. Oh, he has a bug move. That does nothing. I mean, it'll be a residual, but... Yeah, I stopped having fun so fast as soon as Toxapex showed up to the battle. Like, this is... I don't... Well, this is the most stalled battle. Yeah, I thought this is what they tried to prevent. I'm gonna do that sleep powder Throat Chop thing, I guess. Oh. It's just the fact that the leftovers animation takes time, and then the infestation animation takes time. They sped everything up. Oh, and I can't switch because of the infestation, I bet. So we're just in this. He's asleep. So you go for another Leaf Storm. This might be my last battle of the stream, because we're about to hit the 3-hour mark of the stream, which honestly, today's stream is like flown by. I didn't realize it's been like 3 hours. But also, I'm like, wow, this is killing all the fun. I might do one more battle after this so we can have fun, but like, I'm like, whoa. Like, this is... Still can't switch. We're not released from the infestation still. We could put it to sleep again. Do we gain anything out of that? Because if I put it to sleep and then I'm freed from... do you get freed from the infestation, or is that permanent? Because I might as well make sure he's asleep if I do get freed from the infestation. So that way he can't do it again. But I don't think that's how that works. Oh my. I'm so happy that there's a VGC Pokemon game now. Look at me playing the competitive Pokemon video game. This is finally exists. Thank you, Pokemon Company, for finally making a game for VGC. This is exactly what we wanted it to be. Alright, we're just gonna hard swap. No sleep powders. Like, I think we just hard swap. Yeah, we definitely need one more battle. I know. We can't end stream on a loss. That's always a rule around here in our VGC streams. But even if we win this battle, I think it's a loss for the war. like this is I did not expect. Actually, you know what's crazy is, yes, I did expect it. I saw Toxapex in the team pick preview, and I knew this was gonna happen. Now, what's the best play here? Do I go fake out because I want to flinch him, or would that poison me because of Baneful Bunker if that moves first? Do I throat chop? No matter what, actually, if he clicks Baneful Bunker, I gotta just take it because it's a physical move, right? And this is the most damage that I can do because my only other Pokemon is Milotic. So it's just like, there's like that weird chance that I think we lose. Chat, what do we want to do? Fake out or throat chop? We got 5 seconds. Throat chopping. We just gonna do damage. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. They just had to bring back Toxapex. I'm like, out of all of the... They cut so many Pokemon for this game. This game has a very limited amount of Pokemon that is here. Why? 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 What? I want to meet the intern who spoke up at the Pokemon Champions meeting. I think we should bring Toxapex back. You know what everybody's favorite Pokemon is on the VGC ladder? Toxapex. Everyone has so much fun when he clicks that silly move called Baneful Bunker with leftovers every turn. We need that in Pokemon Champions. We lose. I mean, we're not doing enough damage. He's just chipping me down. And he leftovers back up. Chat, does anybody have any ideas? Because I don't think we win. And even if we do win, I think he still has another Pokemon after this. And I'm toxic, so every poison does a little more damage every turn. And infestation every turn. I guess I don't even know what this accomplishes. I'm just gonna click a button. Bro wants to waste my time. I'm gonna waste his time too. You don't kill my Incineroar. Aw, she. So. Here's the deal. Venusaur is a poison type, and he can't get toxic. But we know that Leaf Storm doesn't do much on it anyways. Milotic is Stab Scald, and we know that doesn't do very much either. So, Tito, who do I send in? We have 23 seconds. It's just, you know, whatever you guys... We make this like a community thing. What do you guys want to see? If you were playing the game, what would you click? It's like Twitch plays Pokemon, but it's, you know, via Ryan. Like, literally just decide. We have 10 seconds. What do we do? You only have 3 left. Chat is not. All right, Milo ticket is, guys. But I'm glad that I used up the full 30 seconds for this guy just to click infestation. There you go, there you go, there you go. See, if he wants to stall in the battle, I'll stall in the team preview. That's there we go. Now we both have leftovers now. That is what's happening. It is what, 2-2? 2-2. No, it's actually 3-2. So if we run the timer to the end, do I win because I have more Pokemon than him? Yo! Something. Oh my god. I think you lose because you let your timer expire. What the fuck? Actually, what the fuck? How the fuck does that prevent? How does that prevent stall? I like stopped having fun in one battle. It just took one stupid Toxapex to show up. And I'm just like, they didn't accomplish shit. They didn't fucking fix VGC. They didn't fix competitive. They didn't do shit. They ruined the fucking scene. That's what they did. Now we're stuck in this game for another 10 years. Yeah, chat saying that it can't stall anymore because of the toxic, and I'm like, well, I do have recover. I can recover for 8 turns. You win that, we lost enthusiasm. Exactly. It's like, and what does whoever this guy is who brought Toxapex to the party is like, this is what you did. Is this really a win? Like, we could have done, like, 4 battles in the time of 1. In a weird way, that's almost what's also so, like, frustrating right now is just, like, they did such a good job of, like, speeding up the pace of this game. But it just takes Toxapex anyways. And this battle's taking so long. What the hell? Burn. Of course not. No shot. Yeah. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if Quick Claw moves before Protect, this is a broken game. Alright, they go Hyper Voice. It's like none of my Pokemon take a Hyper Voice on Switch. I don't know if Milotic takes a Hyper Voice and then the Toxic Chip after that. I think the only answer is Double Protect, baby! Just a roll of the dice, baby! I don't think that my 3 was a good match against their 3. So what do you do in this situation? How do you prevent this? Yeah. What was my pick? What was the correct pick? $1%, no way.
So question. My timer ran up on my screen for sure, but his didn't, so why is the battle still going? If you see Toxapex, I might just not do the battle. If I see Toxapex, I genuinely might just not do the battle. Now Sylveon recovers. Who can play that game? Oh no. So chat, did you have fun? Genuine question, is there a way to report in this game? Like, it is what kills me too is like we were having a win streak. We were on a 4-game win streak. So yeah, no, can you report people in this game? Because like that is actually like toxic. If it's an online game, you should be able to report people, right? Like in Pokemon Unite, you can report people. Yeah. I feel like you can't. Why would they do an online game where you can't? All right. That killed so much fun that I was having today. Like we were having a good time. And then Toxapex. It's okay. Here it is, chat. Final battle of the stream. Win or lose, this is it. And then this evening I'm going to eat dinner and then do some video editing and work. And I'm very excited to share that with you when it drops April 12th. So here's the deal. That's the team. Oh. That's the thing is that I got. You can't be naive. You just can't be naive about it. You know, I was having such a good time, you know, playing just a new game, and I was like, you know, this is fun. I'm having fun with these battles, and then you know, you just take one Toxapex. It just the world got to remind you, life ain't what it seems. You know. Why did they bring back Toxapex? Like, why was that an idea? Who let in Toxapex? Why did they cut Ursaluna to bring back Toxapex? Like, there's, what, maybe 100 Pokemon in this game? Maybe less. There might be, like, 50 total Pokemon in this game or something. Like, it's a very small pool of Pokemon. Why did they have to... It's not even competitive. They had such an opportunity to like control the meta, to control the most common Pokemon, to control the competitive scene and like what mons are used. And if you just don't bring back Toxapex, people can't use Toxapex. It's that simple. I don't know if they brought back Quagsire, but we've seen no Quagsires today. No recovered toxic Quagsires. And I'm saying this with somebody who's using Milotic right now, so maybe I'm hypocritical, but I'm just salty. Don't worry, you're going to swoop this guy? I know, but now the vibes... I feel like I stepped on a Toxapex. I love my Toxapex. Mods ban that guy. Anyway. We are absolutely sweeping this man. That's what I mean. We could have done like 4 battles in the time of just that Toxapex matchup. But what? If I forfeit, then I lose points on the rank system. And we were on like a 4-game win streak. So it's like I'm just stuck in this battle against Toxapex, right? I would love to learn what to do against it, but I couldn't think of a solution. And I guess it was because our team wasn't... I didn't pick the right mons for that, you know? My mons, weren't the right matchup. Ugh, I'm just mad that it killed the vibe so much. But we did just win a battle. Hooray.
And it's like, and that took like less than, what, 3 minutes? That took like less than 3 minutes? It's like, how did Toxapex show up and just put such a huge... Ah! Anyway, we're gonna... Alright, one more. just one more. Alright, just like one more. You know, just... Because if we win like one more, then we can rank up. And if we hit Great Ball tier, that'd be such a fun finale for the first day of Pokemon Champions. That'd be so cool. King's Rock Milotic. I just have a feeling that might be stall behavior. Just a hunch based on my past experience. But I'm not saying. I'm not. Big Talk Stunlocked you. I know, he ruined my day. Someone came in the chat and said thanks for hanging at the Nate Wants to Battle concert. That made my day. And then Toxapex ruined my day. How did you do that? Okay, anyway, we're looking at Glamora, which is like Toxapex but floating. We're looking at Milotic, who's like Toxapex but water. So there's a lot of bulk. Who do we want to bring in chat? My brain is soup now, and I don't know who to bring. I don't know what the pick is. I want to bring Charizard, but I don't know if I lead Charizard. They might lead Toxapex, but I don't really know how to counterpick that. Actually, Milotic might be fine. Toxapex is also water. I hate it. I just hate that word. Okay, so we lead Milotic, we have Charizard, and who else would be good here? That Gengar might be scary. I don't know if Gardevoir might be good for that Gengar. Gardevoir would be good for that Meowscarada. Gardevoir would be good for that Glamora. Like, it's just good for poison. It's okay. Anyway. Yeah, we can totally... Yeah, okay, so we'll clear up the mission mode after this. Because we've been doing really good in battles. We've been pretty locked in on the battles. Alright, so I'm sure we've actually gotten a lot of VP and missions and stuff. I saw that there's one mission where you have to win a ton of battles with no deaths. Shady Penguin thought that would require bots in order to actually do that, but... I think you just have to be stubborn about preserving the 3-0. That kind of is what it sounds like, huh? But, like, in genuine competitive battles, there's a lot of situations where it's smart to sack your Pokemon so you can switch into somebody else. So it's like... I don't know. It's an interesting mission. You have to go into a battle with that purpose in mind. But stuff like that, I mean, the mission mode could be fun to, like, kind of just clear through if we need a lot of points. Do a stream where we just do the missions. I don't know. It could be fun. So anyways, someone's going to have to switch in on Scald because water will kill Glamora. Mento. Does that drop my stats and then kill Glamora? That's like... Oh! Alright, we win. Alright, we win. How the fuck did a Toxapex manage to stall for like 15 minutes? But like a regular battle lasts like 3. I mean, look at this. I got my stat boost and I can just go for Ice Beam now. I take it. Protein, I eat it. I'm Milotic. I eat it. Watch this. I ate it. With the crit! With the crit! Oh, that's sick. Now, Kill Mossy. Fun username. Nickname. I'm just so mad. I mean, I can't believe Toxapex just showed up and killed the vibes that much. Alright, last mon. Fire Rock. It might outspeed, but honestly, we just go Scald anyways. Oh, there's new text that says extremely effective if it's a ×4 super effective. That's cool. I want a Toxapex poster. I might get that for Tobin. He would love it. Okay, so Fire Rock Arcanine. I think we go Gardevoir on that. Trace. Rockhead. And then we go Psyshock. Choice Scarf, so we should have speed. Let's go. Ooh, I was expecting that to do a little more. Substitute. Huh. It's always fun to see the Hisui forms get action, you know? So we have to break the sub. They're going to try to do damage on me while I do that, but, you know. You can't sub again, that's for sure. So does that break sub? Nice. If it didn't, and it was going to take another turn, that'd be rough. Head Smash. Do you take recoil from Head Smash? Ooh. I hope you do. That'd be a lot of recoil. Shell Bell. Huh. Why don't you take recoil from that move? I thought you would. So, okay. Now we're in with Charizard. We're definitely going to Mega Evolve. Oh. Stealth Rock. Oh. Normally, yes, but with its ability, it doesn't. This is the worst game ever. Do we outspeed, though? We should, but, I mean, Arcanine's pretty fast, but it's a rock Arcanine. But Charizard has wings. We are in the sun, so this will be a fast Solar Beam. Okay. See that damage? He's in the yellows. He's in the yellows. Yo! I feel like that had to have just barely been enough. That's GG. That had to have just barely been enough. And battles like that was fun. I thought that we had it way easier because that was like, we had this Milotic competitive boost out of nowhere as well. And then we hit the Great Ball tier. Let's go. Listen, I feel like that's the best moment to wrap up today's stream on, right? Is that fair to say? We'll wrap up stream on hitting the Great Ball tier. Yeah, let's quit battling. Let's go. Monclops, welcome to the chat. How we doing? How we doing? Lovely to see you, Ryan. It's been a while. Yes, dude, they're going to congratulate me on a job well done. Ah! You're Caraway, the Caraway. I'm so thrilled to meet you that I don't even know what to say. Come now, Tatra. That's no need to get starstruck, I assure you. I heard about Ryan's latest accomplishment, so I decided to pay a visit. Congratulations on your fine work in reaching the Great Ball tier. Am I crazy? We could have hit the Great Ball tier like 30 minutes ago. If I would have forfeited the match from Toxapex early, just knowing what was going to happen. But then I'm like, there's this other part of me that's like, well, if I forfeit your... Anyway, okay, I don't need to then. In recognition of your efforts, please allow me to confer upon you this rather great title. Because it's a Great Ball tier. Ah! You're in the title of Great Trainer! Your box's maximum capacity is increased to fit 5 more Pokemon. So you... Why did I buy a starter pack? What? Why did I pay for more storage if you were going to earn more storage the more that you rank up? Way to go, you. Thank you. Way to go, me. Now that you can store more Pokemon, it'll be easier than ever to use all sorts of different strategies in your battles. If you call Toxapex a strategy... Anyway. The road to champion tier is long, but this makes a significant step towards that goal. I look forward to more great work from you. For now, I shall take my leave. Take care. Thank you so much, Caraway. Come on back anytime. Seeing dialogue in this game threw me. I was expecting just a battle sim. Me too. And it basically is just a battle sim. But there's like a little bit of character to it, and that's fun. Dialogue in a mobile game is interesting. You know, like moments like this feel like a Switch game for sure. But remember, like people are going to have to go through this shit on their phones anyways, so it's fun. Whatever it is that you're doing, Ryan, keep right on doing it. I'm a Great Ball trainer, baby. Yes! So yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time except for that Toxapex thing. So I would love to do another stream soon. Keep grinding ranked. I mean, are we just going to try to hit Master Ball? We might as well. I feel like we're on the road to Viridian City. We can check out the missions and wrap up stream with that. Let's see what all we can claim. 5,000 VP and a quick coupon. That's crazy. What are my daily missions? I don't know. Recruit a Pokemon, whether on trial basis or permanently. Yeah, wait, I can do that. Kit is the best. Meet a new lineup of Pokemon. Boy, will I. No cost? Sure. Free to play. Free to play. Yes. This is cool. This is fun. Full on shiny Typhlosion! Let's go, baby! I think we gotta pick Typhlosion. He's shiny, right? Come on, that's so sick! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, chat, do we have to pick the shiny? I wasn't even shiny hunting and we got that full odds. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby. Admittedly, Lycanroc would be really good for competitive. Trust me. Lycanroc is really good. I'm liking that Psychic Fangs Rock Slide. Like, that is a VGC capable mon. People use Lycanroc. People run that. But, like, come on. How can we not pick the shiny at the end of the stream? Come on. We gotta wrap up stream with the full odds shiny. Yeah, we gotta. Permanent. Come on, let's make this a memory. Wow, I have 16,000 points. I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. So, okay, in between live streams, I'm gonna get a new outfit. And, yeah, so at the beginning of the next live stream, you're gonna see me dripped out. Dude, look at that. Even the sprite of Typhlosion and the menu icon changes colors. Look at that. This game's so sick. So there we go. Casey, I'm glad that we did the missions, because now I got a full odd shiny Typhlosion out of it. W! You're so right for that, Casey. So, okay, wait. Now I go to my... I wanna look at him. I wanna look at him. I wanna see my guy. Where is he? I love that he has, like, the stars that, like, pop out like this. Ah, that's so sick. That's so sick. His moveset's very trash. I mean, we're not trying to burn any berries with Inferno, probably. I mean, like, maybe. I mean, I guess, people bring citrus in competitive. They have the orange berries. Every berry is basically in this game, so maybe we want to burn the berries with Inferno. Nah, we don't. But, yeah, I don't love the 4 fire moves. I mean, I'm not expecting to use any of these mons. That's why I'm fine with keeping the Typhlosion instead of picking the Lycanroc, because it's like, Lycanroc is the better competitive Pokemon, in my opinion. But we don't have a team for that Lycanroc, you know? Like, the reason why it's good is because it works within the context of a team. So just by itself, it's really... I didn't need it. I'll get another Lycanroc later, probably. The shiny Typhlosion, man, that's a memory. That's a memory. Very first day in Champions, full odd shiny. I love to keep that. So there it is in our box forever. I don't even know if we're really going to use it in game, but at least we have it, and that's fun. And it's a really cool way to wrap up the stream. On that note, I would love to end stream on a high note. We hit the Great Ball tier. We got a shiny Typhlosion. Brand new Pokemon game. Day 1 launch day. Fun stream. So I genuinely do thank everybody so much for hanging out in the chat today. We got to speak with a lot of people. They popped in, got to say hi and stuff. So I do genuinely appreciate that a lot. And I'm going to keep streaming this game pretty often while I'm on my trip and everything. That's the plan, at least. With that being said, we have a new video that is going to drop Sunday, April 12th on this channel. It's a new Then We Fight video that I'm working on. It's one of my favorite so far. Like, the editing is nuts. I'm just telling y'all, Ryan's popping off, and I don't want to reveal or give away any more than that. But when you see it, you're going to be like, whoa, Ryan, you're popping off. So, it's a special one. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is good. So, April 12th for the new Then We Fight. Besides that, we're going to keep streaming this week. Saturday, April 11th, I'm going to be in Cleveland at the Beachland Ballroom if anybody wants to see the Nate Wants to Battle concert. I'm just gonna keep hyping that up. I want to meet people. Someone in the stream already came in and said that they saw me there, and we hung in a little bit. And I'm like, so if you live in Cleveland, or if you live in Kalamazoo or Michigan, or if you live in Chicago, like, that could be you. That could be you who comes into my stream. And it's like, hey, Ryan, and I'll be like, yeah. I get really excited about this stuff, so I'm trying my best to remind you guys, talk about it a lot. But that's what's coming up. So we have a very exciting next few days of stuff, and I'm excited to share it with you guys and take you along with. And once again, thank you for hanging in today's stream, and I'm excited to do more Pokemon Champions next time. I'm not sure if I have any friends who are live that I can raid, but we could try if we want. Do I have any? I'm just checking. Gabe is live. Yeah, we're going to raid Gabe for sure. Our boy Purple Fire, also playing Pokemon Champions for the new release hype. So let's go over there and hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna say hi because Gabe's a funny guy. Bars. And I'll catch you all for the next live stream next time. See you all next time. New Then We Fight, April 12th. And peace. Bye, guys.